This is the fastest way to the Sidon district. If we hook it on foot, we can probably get there in 20 minutes. What I wouldn't give to have your truck right now, Van. These frozen people aren't going anywhere. Think they'd mind if we borrowed a car? I don't believe those vehicles can move. And that's illegal. It's a bit of a run, but I'm sure we can manage. Oh, his truck's moving. What's the truck doing here? That's what I call a sight for sore eyes. Alright, I did give you guys the keys to do maintenance on her, didn't I? Uncle filled me in on everything as soon as I got back to Riverside. Then some man named Sal told us where you were headed. Dude always shows up at the right moment. Must have been after we parted ways. For sure, thanks for the hookup. No, don't worry about it. You guys have helped us plenty. He even lent a hand with that race earlier today. We'll send our friends around to make sure your allies have rides too. Are we going to be able to fit everyone in that truck of vans? I guess we only need 2 more people. We could, yeah, I think we'll fit everybody. It's just going to be crammed. Pandemonium's effect seems to be even more pronounced here. Oh, look up there. You kidding me? Why's I gotta be so high up? Let's take him down,
Wait.
then we can...
Leave this to us. Illume the darkness. 7 Shawns!
I shall join you, even if it has been some time since I last fought. Begone, foul fiends, and disperse!
It's over! Vera Throgna!
That's pretty cool. Amazing. That wasn't the last of them. This must be the Demon Sphere's work.
We should retreat for now. We'll only wear ourselves down trying to face them all.
This way, you guys! You'll be safe indoors. There's more than enough space for everyone in here.
It's one thing I've noticed about, like, kind of the finales of some JRPGs is, like, man, they are lengthy. And not that I'm necessarily complaining about this one, it's just like, man, there's a lot. Because we're going around, getting the party back together, and then I'm assuming there's a final dungeon we're going to have to go do. It's just, man, it's just a lot sometimes. She went out saying she had something to take care of after that message from the Mafia earlier. She insisted that she had someone she could depend on so we shouldn't worry. But of course I'm going to worry. Can't help but wonder if it's that Grim Cat who made an appearance in Tharbad. She and Judith didn't feel like strangers to me. Your Highness. I wouldn't put it past the Prince or Fawn to figure out the truth at all. Our Duke strongly suspects that she's Grim Cat as well. I've heard all kinds of rumors about how capable Grim Cat is as a thief, so I could rest a little easier if she's helping Judith. But only a little. Anyway, she seemed like she was off to investigate that sphere. I had a feeling that was what she was out to do. Okay, leave this to us. She's the main reason we're in the area, yeah. She's one of us now. I gotta look out for her. Do you remember her saying that you were helping her prepare for her next film or something? She was sure that you were going to come for her. She didn't doubt it for a moment. I suspect she's waiting for you even now. Thanks for telling us all this. Sure, we're not going to turn down your help if you're willing to give it. I most certainly am. I was planning to head out for myself to investigate if Judith had not spoken up first. I wasn't able to do anything to help you near Central Station, but His Highness and I will give you our full support now. In that case, you can leave protecting this hotel to me. Sounds good. You and your curses should be planning to keep this place secure. Then we will accept your most gracious of offers. Now that we've settled this matter, we should be on the move.
Please, all of you,
Be careful. That includes you, Van. Don't ever let what Dingo said leave your mind.
Let's get in here. Sends people inside. I'm going in first. Got it. Just be careful. No, get back. Fine, forget about me. Looks like it's going to be easy to break. It's an extremely potent barrier made up of tens of layers.
7 stones from the Sea of Stars. Become my strength!
Your Highness, the jewel arts of the Oswald family. Alone isn't going to be enough. Well, we could break through here.
Then allow me to grant you my aid.
I was kind of hoping Lloyd would show up. Is he just gonna smash it open? Nice. The thaumaturgy of the church. You only have a moment to get inside once it breaks. Nadja, go with them. That is your wish, Your Highness. It's gonna break. Now! Oh, Maxim.
There you are.
Am I ever happy to see you, Spriggan?
Wait, so where's Paulette and, Yume?
Nice work.
Ooh. Now the real battle begins. I won't fail the Crown Prince after he helped forge a path for us. We're counting on you, bodyguard. How about you? What are you gonna do?
It's payback time, after I let myself get captured without a fight, of course.
Deploying shards!
I prowl in the night. There's nothing I can't swipe. Brimcat, at your service!
Forget it.
I'll take you on.
Activating drive.
You can't beat me! Bet this'll sting. Criminal!
Activating skill.
Wind. Cleave my foe.
Kind of fighting in a cramped area.
Next, please.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Leave this to me.
Over here. All for you. Up to you, Reset.
Accessing. Initialize. Ha! Activating skill.
Here goes.
Full boost. Time to go on the attack. Activating drive.
There! Let's go down!
Activating skill.
No, you don't! Here I go!
Energy output max. Forget it.
No, you don't!
A chance. This'll hurt.
Leave this to me.
You're not getting away. Blast off! Keep it up!
I won't lose. Activating drive.
Ready for this? Your toast!
Oh, that's the wrong move. I meant to do a different one.
There! Missile down! Activating skill. Initiating drive. Activating skill.
Moving in.
No, you don't!
You can't use Cataract Wave, that's my move.
If you're going to full boost, time to go on the attack. Drive. No, you don't! There! Missile down! Activating skill. I won't let this chance slip by. Energy output max. Initiating drive. Forget it.
You'll pay for that.
Now's a good time for a boost. Leave this to me.
Stay put. They're down.
Leave this to me.
Thunder Spirit, descend on me!
Yeah, that thing was dropping frames like crazy.
Force! Like a Carsalama!
Boost gauge limit raised.
It's probably one of the cooler S-crafts in the game, is Naja's. Alright, now we just gotta get Catra.
Everything's back to normal.
That's what you get for messing with me. But what took you so long? We were waiting for ages.
Sorry about that. All's well that ends well, though. Sounds like you believed in your heart of hearts that we'd come for you. It's kinda sweet.
Don't try and get cute with me. I just have a duty as Grimcat to... I heard nothing.
I feel like I just heard something mind-blowing. But my brain's kind of fried right now, so I'm just gonna... forget it.
I appreciate that.
It's like the worst kept secret in the world at this point.
I see everything worked out.
I'm glad you're all right, Your Highness. And you were from the church, I believe?
It's part of the Papal Guard. Or Papal Guard. It's reassuring that you are also working to quell this crisis.
Indeed. Though I regret that I am alone. All of my subordinates are frozen in place.
Makes sense. We're acquainted with you, but we haven't said a word to any of your people.
Huh? But what? Am I missing something?
So this is connected to you in some manner. I did wonder.
Speak. We don't have much time, but this sounds like something we should at least hear a brief summary of before heading off.
Can't believe it. So right now, everyone moving is someone connected to you in some way. Is that even possible? The vast majority of my men are also frozen, but now that I think about it, the only exceptions are the ones who acted as guides for you in Longport. It's the same for my people, only those who interacted with them are still moving. I don't know what exactly this means, but I suspect investigating and resolving the matter is your cross to bear. Painfully aware of that. Gotta clean up my own mess, and trust me, I will. If I may, Your Highness, that's not true. This isn't just Van's cross to bear, we will all bear it with him. She's right, we've all confronted Almata in the past. We don't plan on letting him pull this I gotta do this alone BS this time around. You still clearly have a lot to learn, young one. Should have known. What a great team. Fair enough, I see that I was mistaken.
Well, I still need you guys to prepare for my next role, which means that I'll be sticking around until I'm satisfied. So let's take these jerks down. Who knows? Maybe the experience will come in handy if they ever ask me to play Grimcat.
I don't think she cares how silly her story sounds as long as she can justify coming with us. Still, we're very happy to have you. Now we just have to find Katra, and the Arkride Solutions gang is all back together. Let's get on over to the Auber district. Did they shorten the timer?
Hello again. It's time for another update. The demon spheres in the 2nd, 9th, and 10th districts have all been destroyed. Now you have 3 hours and 50 minutes remaining. Better get to it now.
He still gets my goat, but he sure seemed less talkative than he did back in Aracion. Not surprised either. Everyone on our side has been working so hard to stop them. If we exclude Vantail for now, or maybe it's Vantai, there's only 3 districts left to handle, like Auber. You heading back out there now, then? Yeah, leave Paulette and Yume to us. We'll bring him back safe and sound. You said you were separated from them when you were escaping Vantai, didn't you? Yeah. Plan to head back out and check a few routes out of it where they could be myself. I'll leave Auber to you. If you do find them, then please help them. It goes without saying. Known them both way longer than you have, you know. With Nina? Yes, that's just fine. As we speak, the threads of fate are coming together. When the time comes, I will make my move. Huh? Hell are you up to, lady? Yeah, it's a bad habit of mine. Sometimes I just sort of switch it. No, you don't. She's a liar. Is she part of the Grouse Ritter? Is that collar on her neck hiding something? That's suspicious. That is so suspicious. What is she up to?
Whew.
Air here is about as polluted as in the Sidon district. That's over in Aramis. Next sphere's right on the grounds of Aramis, huh? There's a barrier sitting between us and it too. What, like 2 districts wasn't enough? Be on guard, we have company. Who's gonna show up for this one?
Come on. Not more of these things.
Yes.
Like there's no end to them. Farewell. Flying Swallow! Let's do this, partner.
So that means Elaine was taken. Because she was here eating ice cream with these two. Why they're not here to fight us?
I'm so glad to see you're all safe.
Likewise, except I didn't think for a second that anything could threaten you.
Leon told me you guys were busting your asses, and looks like he wasn't wrong. Not that you dream of slacking with our master breathing down your neck.
I'm simply giving them a little moral support, nothing more. Looks like you've already caught each other up on what's going on. Oh, by the way, you haven't seen Katra, have you? I believe Elaine was in this area too. Now that you mention it, she was with you in the patisserie, wasn't she?
Yeah. All this stuff went down just after we finished paying, but she said she was leaving this district to us and ran off. Nothing catches Beauty's blade off guard. Don't know where she went, though.
Sounds about right.
I wish we knew where Katra was, too.
We split up and searched for him after our enemy's last message, but he was nowhere to be found.
Really? That's worrying. He's got his drones with him, so I'm sure he's fine.
Van and friend sighted.
Well, he did have the drones with him.
It's one of his little things.
It doesn't seem to be floating very steadily, though.
What happened to your master, Theo? Is Zeros with you?
Negative. The location of Zeros is unknown. All signs suggest that Catcher was absorbed into the space within that demon sphere.
So it's feeding on people's trauma, then.
It's too dangerous to stay here. We need to go.
The cathedral's not far. Come on.
So Elaine probably tried to help Catra, and then they both got sucked into it. So that means we're probably gonna get more backstory with Catra.
Damn it all. So that's where Catra is.
Van, you said that those absorbed by a demon sphere are not in any immediate danger, correct?
That's right. Can't make any guarantees, but they came out unharmed in every case so far. That's right, so I'm sure Catra is just fine too. Yeah, Maxima and I barely had a scratch on us. I wish we knew what the spheres were capturing people for.
That is not hard to discern. They are simply absorbing those who bear a close connection. And by that, I do not mean close to Almata, but rather the key at the center of this predicament.
Oh, so maybe Elaine is the one that got captured and Catra went to go help.
Age begets wisdom, and wisdom allows one to see that which the young cannot. I imagine the professor and the roaring lion are of the same mind.
I will refrain from comment. Making me feel bad for not having a clue what's going on, you know? Either way, all this can wait. Our first priority's gotta be getting Catra out of that sphere and smashing it up, no? You're not wrong, especially since we're against the clock now. Let's go get him. Come on, Theo. Oh, cool, we get Risha with us. I offered to come with you myself, but it looks like you've got more than enough help already. No, we don't. Come on, Celise. So I'm gonna use a little trick of mine to see if I can't aid you from here. I believe we can depend on her here. She may not seem the part, but she is one of the finest knights in the church. Well, sorry for not seeming the part. If I use my stigma, even I can handle clairvoyance, even if I suck at it otherwise. Oops. We'll pretend we didn't hear that. We're counting on you. You do that. Now get going. Theo and Risha are now temporarily accompanying you. Okay. L2 to use Theo's search functionality. Use it to investigate all of the points in the area.
Not this way.
Nice to have them search a place that's actually suspect. Okay.
The barrier's down!
I love that this whole section here is just taking down barriers left and right.
Response found. Heat signature detected.
Well, there's Zeros.
There he is.
Zeros! I'm so glad we found you.
What a relief. You're looking well, buddy. Get it now? So you picked up Catra's scent and that led you here. The scent ends here and there's nothing underground. Did we get all that right? That's strange. What's going on? I suspect there's a demon stone somewhere in the vicinity. Must be the origin of the scent. These stones appear to be similar in nature to the demon spheres. Must be why they could sense Catra through it. Correct. I can detect his unique spiritual wavelength. Continued caution is advised. Oh, these stones are probably going to be just as much of a pain to take out as the spheres. Looks like they have something to tell you. Oh, we get to use Zeros in combat. Man, why couldn't they have given me authorization? So Fairy's the only one that can use it?
Commencing proximity probe. Response found.
Okay, so here's the stone. We just break this and
A large group.
good to go,
36
right?
feet far.
Got a whole slew of them. Brace yourself.
Leave this to me. Boost gauge level.
Roll out,
Remove.
kid.
There we go.
You got this.
I'll mow you down. Now it's my turn. Don't mind me. You cannot run. Fire! Activating skill.
Easy peasy. Three biological reactions detected. Prediction: Catra, Yume, and Paulette. It's not just Catra? We're expecting to find Yume and Paulette here too. I'm gonna bust this thing up anyway. Now we can get 3 people for 1. Here it comes. Such negative energy. This will not be an easy battle.
Hey, I'm here now.
Celeste, your timing couldn't have been better. Thanks for coming. Can you give us a hand?
Damn right I can. Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss. Overflow from within me and become a great stream to quell this evil.
Oh, that's cool. Now's our chance, everyone.
Oh, no you don't! You're up against me!
Yep. Catra.
Why, Mom? Why, Dad? I don't want this. I don't want to be.
Catra! Hang in there, Catra!
Please don't cry. We're here for you.
Sorry for the wait, you three.
You're here!
Oh, everybody's here.
Heroes of Justice are here to save the Heroes of Justice. Handle this, Master? Gladly.
Where am I? Right. That giant sphere absorbed us then. Bearguard! Van! You all came for me.
Heck yeah, we did.
Catra is back.
Was
We're
it
gonna
you
leave
two who
Catra
led
behind,
everyone
come
here
on.
then? Thank you. It looks like we're not out of the woods yet, huh?
Those are big.
Of course. I had an awful nightmare. But a good sleep is sometimes just what you need to wash away the fatigue. Time to make this thing pay.
Good, because I'm up for that. Back you up all I can.
I'll take you on.
A chance.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Now's a good time for a move. Leave this to me.
You're not getting away. Blast off!
Leave this to me.
I won't let this chance slip by. Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Salesian. Activating drive.
There!
Petra!
Leave this to me.
On yes!
Now it's my turn. Activating drive. I'll take you on. Activating drive. Activating drive.
Bring it on.
Iron Seal of Nine. Leave this to
You're
me.
not getting away. Blast off! They're down!
Leave this to me.
Go, Ketra!
Beginning casting.
On yes!
Activating skill.
The only thing it's gonna do is just try to buff itself the whole fight.
Here goes. Activating drive.
Oh, you can't move.
On yes! I'm going.
Activating drive.
Leave this to me.
Stay put!
Got it. Is that all of them?
They did it, huh?
Whoa.
So
Back
those
outside.
spheres can deploy their own phase spaces. It defies all imagination. Still, I expected you to be here a little sooner. Though I did have faith you would come for me.
We don't take customer complaints, kiddo. But I'm happy you believed in us. Sounds like you were doing your part while we were away too. Good work. Shame you ended up getting caught, but at least you left Theo to pick up where you left off.
Stop touching me already!
I'm glad everything worked out in the end, Catra.
Van! I want attention!
Alright. You did real good too, Yumes. Thank you for your help, Risha, and you, Celise. The fact that we needed it stings a little, but we appreciate it all the same.
Dealing with devils is part of my job description anyway.
Well now, you actually pulled it off. Catcher, thank goodness you're safe.
Professor! Supervisor!
What, did you tag along and check on us too, Gian? I feared you would have not need of these weary bones. Not so, fortunately. Regardless, Pandemonium's influence still reigns here. We should hurry back to the cathedral. So the situation in Longport 40 years ago was like this too? Indeed, no one was frozen in time, admittedly. The tyrant took control of the city's people using the dragon veins from Ailong Shangshai? Visible spirits ran rampant through Longport streets, stealing the energy of those who lived. We're hearing something similar from my own father. I do remember hearing about something crazy going on down there many years back. I was asked to name more recent parallels. There are also the crises in Crossbell and Liberl 4 and 6 years ago, respectively, as well as the Civil War in the Empire 4 years ago and the Battle of Jormungandr 2 years ago. It stemmed in part from a great curse that spread across the land through the earth veins, also spawned devils as well. So what are we supposed to infer from the fact that what's going on here is similar to all that? I don't know. To my knowledge, the current time freeze has never happened anywhere before. Realizing Pandemonium on a country or even continent-wide scale is no mean feat. Especially in the area near a certain church-related facility. Am I wrong? You are very astute. No, one of the 3 disciples for nothing, huh? Talking about the primal grounds, right? Originally, the others are based on being in Arteria. Here's one isn't anywhere in the capital, though, right? Never mind here. You are correct. Unlike the Empire's capital, this city didn't exist before the Middle Ages. It should come as no surprise that it is light on spiritual protection. On the plus side, at least that means the primal ground isn't going to be used maliciously like it was in the Empire. I feel like right now we're hearing a hell of a lot of stuff we shouldn't be. So I suppose what it all boils down to is that we need to be just a little cautious when appraising the current crisis, correct?
Van, I believe you and you alone hold the key to quelling this chaos. The devices that your great-grandfather left you will no doubt be essential as well, Agnes. However, I don't believe you should obsess over the negative aspects of your role in this. Instead, take a close look at your surroundings. Most of the city's people are frozen, but so many are not. And the sheer number who are not is a testament to just how many bonds and friendships you have formed with everyone around you.
I don't know what to say. How am I even supposed to argue with that? I know what's happening is my problem, but even now I still don't hold all the answers as to what's going on. I'll try not to dwell too much on that and remember how many people have got my back.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure that will be the key to opening a path forward.
Right. And we'll be right there with you, of course. I don't feel like I've just been drawn into this randomly. This must be at least somewhat connected to my birth and circumstances as well.
Why, Mom? Why, Dad? I don't want this. I don't want to be.
Can't you say this is dealing with her? This must be at least somewhat connected to my birth and circumstances as well?
Oh.
It's no time to be speculating. Speculate, Judith.
Of course. I can tell that he, Theo, and Zeros are as much a part of your group as anyone. Do your best, Catra, but always behave like an engineer should, calmly and methodically.
I will, Gran.
You're an arson of Basel, lad. Go do us proud. They remind you of Sal and your grandchildren? Including Aaron, of course. You've grown emotional, Yin. Perhaps that is a source of strength to you now as well. Anyway, not to interrupt everyone's good feels bonding time, but what are we going to do next? We've got all our people together now, so are we going to hit up the other spheres? I was thinking that at first, but the rest of them are likely in the city's southern suburbs. Even if we do have my pickup back now, that's a bit of a trek. And that just leaves the place this The place this catastrophe first began, the Vantai district. That's right, the area Melchior says he's got protected with a giant barrier. He said he would need to go around destroying all the demon spheres to get through it, right? Yeah, he could be lying out of his rear mind, but either way, I do want to know what things are like in there. Maybe we should go check it out. Wish we could ask Claire what she managed to learn. She said she was going to look into what was causing this. She did? Should mean she was heading towards the Vantai district. Elena was the lovely lady who helped us. Wait, you saw her? That's right, Maxim dragged the two of us away from Vantai, where we were when the crisis began. On the way, we ended up getting separated from him, and that's when she showed up and rescued us. She was with a woman on a motorbike, and it was that woman who then saw us to safety. Must have been Hermes. Sounds like her, alright. She said something about saying hi to you for her and then ran off. But it was towards that shiny pillar thingy, yeah. Thinking back though, not long after that, the area she ran into lit up and some kind of symbol appeared. Could that have been the barrier? That's true, she must have slipped in there on her own before the barrier really went up. First the crazy stuff she pulled in Eurasia, now this. She really is something else. So we've got to let her do her thing while we handle stuff that can only be done from the outside. So the fact that only Miss Claudel is being called indicates.
Hello, Agnes. I see you're all gathered.
Got the communications network back online.
Of course. I managed to reboot it using a special resonance device operated by a general-purpose fork of the Aeon system.
Oh.
Not to mention a little help from Marduk's new service, but let's keep that tidbit between us. Desperate times call for desperate measures, after all.
She really is something else, huh? She's a bona fide genius, that's for sure. Don't expect any less from her. I take it this is a simulation of the orbital network rather than the actual one, then.
Oh, I didn't know Professor Hamilton was with you. Yes, that's right, but you still should be able to use it for everything you need. I contacted Associate Professor Esmeré and Professor Cronkite just before calling all of you, but I would appreciate your help as well. We need as many heads as we can working on how to get through that barrier.
Of course, I have an orbital computer here with me so I can get to work right away. I guess this means we can call each other's Cyphas again. And that's awesome. Sure looks like it. I've got a pile of unread mail here. Do you want me to contact your friends and family too? Could you? Oh, thank you. Should try calling Elaine just in.
Van! What's up with you all of a sudden?
They're just interrupting us? Ugh, these blasted... trying to force their way into our
The demon spheres in the 3rd, 11th, and 12th districts have been destroyed. Big congrats! I see you've managed to get your communications network back online too, which means we're ramping up for the grand finale. Yet you still have a whole 2.5 hours to spare. Looks like I made this a little too easy. I wouldn't want you to feel bored during the big climax, though. Which is why I've decided to add another barrier around Vontai.
What?
Hang on, it's kind of lame, Melchior.
Oh no.
This isn't good.
I think I might have overdone it a little, but your chances aren't zero, so maybe hope will prevail. Well, keep up the good work. Your end is in sight.
Again, call Lloyd. Not like we couldn't see this coming. It's just close to the worst hand we could have possibly been dealt. If it really comes to it. Scumbag's really done it this time. Who does he think he is? He thinks this is going to make us give up. He's got another thing coming. Absolutely right, Judith. I imagine he's frustrated that we were able to restore communications and destroy all the spheres so quickly. Yeah, what he's doing pisses me off, but it's just proof he was really starting to lose his cool. Makes sense to me. Trying to put our heads together, combine our strength, and show them what we can really do when we're united. Do all we can to get you into the Vantai district. Indeed, if he can get in there, victory is as good as ours. Got plenty of collaborators waiting to help you too. I'm waiting to see Ouroboros show up. Got everyone all together in a group conversation. Okay, Shizuna, Kurgan. Yep, there's Ouroboros. Whoa. There's so many people. These are just some of the bonds and connections that Van has formed with his actions. You really are fortunate, Van.
Man, I don't know what to say, you guys. Alright, I don't care how long I'm in debt to you guys for this. Give me all you got. I'm counting on you all. So you better step up.
Never managed to get in touch with Elaine in the end, did we? Yeah, I suspect those barriers around the Vantai district are impeding the signal. Well, it's Vantai, isn't it? Isn't that what it was? No doubt. I'm sure she's just fine in there, though. Me too. We just gotta get in there ourselves and find her. She's kinda scary, but she'll be a huge help on our side.
So glad I managed to catch you. I was for a while, helping her to get around, but eventually she entrusted me with that mother and child safety and went off alone. And then that barrier appeared. I'm so sorry, Arkride. I should have stopped her.
Don't get too hung up about it. Racers like her have their own way of doing things. We're heading in ourselves either way. Well, that's a relief. Happy to resume my usual service for you, by the way. It's the least I can do by way of apology. Found plenty of good routes around the city so I can gather whatever you need and see it delivered to you. Alright, we've got less than 2 hours left. It's almost time to wrap up this thing. Anyone else's preparations are expected to be done around the 1 hour mark. We're going to need to head for the expressway into the Vantai district, right? Yeah, but this is going to be our final battle, so you gotta make absolutely sure we're ready for it. We're counting on you, Katra. Of course, Fio and Zeros are in top form too. Now let's move. Okay. Your crew are off then? Yeah, I've got a lot of time left anyway. Gotta get this taken care of. Van, you're coming back. Don't do this, Falcom. Something's gonna happen to Van. Yeah, don't worry, kiddo. I'm just stepping out for a bit. Need to hold a party after everything's done, yeah? Back home at Mom Heart. You promise? Yeah, I promise. Okay. Anya's Fairy, everyone please take care of Van. Well, I don't need... Of course we will, Yume. We're all coming back safe. If everyone's done giving their permission, can we go now? We're both safe. Oh, thank you, Goddess. Thank you. Calm down there, champ. Don't just barge in and start freaking out. I think it's fair for him to freak out a little. Maxim's crying again. What a sad sack. Can we go now? Can't even begin to repay you for helping Paulette and Yume. Barely cuts it as thanks, but I'd like to give you all special seats to the Z1 Grand Prix. Better make sure you come back to enjoy it. I actually like seeing the Grand Prix. Got it, champ. It's frustrating, but I have to admit it's performing quite well. Wonder what the whole story behind this. Talk about that later. Right now our goal is maximizing the plan's success rate. So Liz, could you measure the spiritual wavelength pattern through the Zypha one more time? Sure, whatever, no problem. If I knew what the hell I'm doing. Pardon us, mind if we come in? That's what a student council room looks like on the inside. Even I'd be thrilled to learn in a place as classy as this. I'll just say that again and see how much of a punk I can be. Anyway, it's apparently got something to do with the plan. Leon already went ahead, by the way. Inquire with him once we're on location. It's the only way we could access the orbital network in virtual mode. It's a word anyway. I trust you guys. Okay.
I'm glad you all could make it.
We've been waiting for you.
Qasim! Mr. Thorndyke!
Arkride Solutions, at your service. So, what are two Marduk bigwigs doing out here?
We were given an offer that we simply couldn't refuse. Not to mention, this is a golden opportunity to capture some excellent data, and I fully intend to capitalize on it.
Well, I'm glad you've got your priorities straight here.
You're making use of the orbital network, huh?
Indeed. Our plan is to pierce the barrier with a concentrated blast from Qasim's Buster Lance, and we will need the orbital network to do so. Access to the network here in Edith is limited at present, but it is still up and running, just in a simulated state. We will funnel a majority of its processing power into his weapon and use a vast quantity of shards to fire a concentrated blast.
The primary and secondary barriers were created and are maintained by a single genesis. If we can overwhelm its power, even if but for a moment, we can create an opening.
However, we feared that the beam wouldn't be strong enough to break both barriers on its own, so we called in some help. With those two, the balance of power should shift in our favor. They will be firing 2 supporting lasers with the power of their stigmas. We're taking a page out of that spiky onion priest's book.
Aha. Of course.
You're referring to that trick he pulled out of the hat in Crossbell 4 years ago, right?
So you know about that, do you? Why am I not surprised? That technique is reliant on our Merkabas. If we had ours, we could have spared ourselves the dishonor of working with those scoundrels.
Yeah, but we just gotta suck it up. We already shook on it with them, so we'll just have to wash our hands later.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh dear. Looks like my plan to sell our services to the Holy City will be more of an uphill battle than I anticipated.
I don't understand what anyone's saying, but it all sounds neat.
Trust the pros to think outside the box. Guess there's hope for us after all.
Wait, where's the bracers and CID agents? I thought they were a part of this. Actually, it's not just them. There's a lot of other people who should be here that aren't.
All of them are on standby. We have them at our beck and call, and they will be ready to spring into action, should this operation end in failure.
So you already have a contingency plan in place?
That's good. There's no guarantee we'll succeed.
Never a bad idea to have a plan B in your back pocket. After all, if we can't break through the barrier, or we screw up later on, then Pandemonium's gonna stick around for good, and its reach will extend beyond the capital.
The whole of Calvard, and perhaps even the rest of the continent, will be swallowed up if we let that happen. It's only right that they draw up a backup plan or two.
Precisely. There's too much at stake here.
Take it Renee's part of the backup crew? That guy has way too much faith in me.
Oh, and incidentally, he asked me to deliver a message to you. I expect that you'll repay me for all this help at a later date. I'll settle for a drink at Bermati's. You will be buying one for Elaine too, of course.
That son of a...
I don't think you'll be getting out of that one.
Preparations are complete. We're good to go whenever.
The Orbital Network's remaining processing power has been transferred to the Buster Lance.
Thank you both for your assistance.
Well, are you ready to go?
Damn right we are.
Thank you, everyone.
First, we must charge the Buster Lance to just below critical levels. If you would, good sir.
Understood. Charging now. 3%. 5%. 10%. 15%. 20%.
Damn. Guess they don't call him the strongest warrior for nothing. He's... earned that rep. Leon, we can't let that jackass show us up.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
I can handle the fusion process myself, Chief. You just say the word, and I'll get it done.
Understood. 3, 2, 1. Fire!
Pulverize it! Solar Prominence!
Charge complete. Shamat strike!
Now to convert their stigma's data and encode it as shards. There!
Arkride, Ferida, finish this!
You've got this, Agnes. Come back safely, everyone!
I won't let you down, Kasim! All right. It's time we end this nightmare!
I hear you there!
What an incredible spiritual aura.
I believe the wide-scale Pandemonium has reached its climax.
Okay, so is it just me, or is there nobody around?
You're right! Even the frozen ones are gone. It's extremely unlikely that there was nobody around for the festival.
Which means this might have something to do with what they're up to.
Leave the guesswork for later. We're closing in.
Yeah, almost at the Revolution Plaza.
Wow.
Yeah, whoa is right. It's different when you're seeing it in person than in video.
It looks to be performing some sort of vast operation.
Yeah, almost like a giant computer. Except it's a tower, of course. And the Genesis summoned it. All for the sake of realizing Pandemonium.
Almata and its allies are likely inside.
Agreed. I'm almost certain of that.
Then let's get in there and kick some butt!
No.
We've got trouble, everyone!
The hell?
What are those pillars?
They look to be similar in function to the demon spheres.
They must serve as a defense mechanism for the tower.
These villains have a contingency plan for everything.
Watch out!
Nope, another big one.
That thing's huge!
Damn it!
Thank goodness I made it in time.
There she is.
Wings, guide me. Knights of
Hysteria!
That was so cool!
No kidding.
Elaine!
I figured you'd be alright.
Naturally. I knew you all would be fine as well. I received a message from Jin apprising me of the situation. It looks like he sent it during the brief window when the barrier had dissipated.
For real?
A feat worthy of a future S-rank bracer.
I've been looking for answers here for a while now, and there is no doubt in my mind that the tower is the source of our problems. However, it's being protected by multiple layers of barriers that are generated by those pillars. We will have to destroy them if we wish to get inside.
You learned all of that on your own? Wow. I take it you made use of investigative shards to research that information.
That's right. Thank you for recommending those to me, by the way. They certainly come in handy. Though I wasn't able to use them to see inside the tower itself. I wonder if there's a condition we need to meet in order to access it.
Wouldn't surprise me. But don't worry about it. As long as Agnes and I are here, we'll find our way in.
Van,
I see. Then allow me to see you safely to your destination. With me, everyone.
Right.
We're counting on you. We couldn't ask for a more dependable guide.
She just stole the lead role, and I thought I was the thief.
Okay then, let's go pulverize some pillars.
I expect them to be stronger than the demon spheres.
You're right, but they don't seem to have separate spaces inside them.
I doubt it will be that difficult to take them down then.
Good. Then let's do this, guys!
Very well.
Love how everyone had to get a line in.
Have some of this!
What?
They've been enhanced?
This must be the 7th Genesis at work. They have at least 3 times the spiritual energy now.
Great.
You've got to be joking.
Fine, do your worst!
This fight ain't going well, is it? Sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be sorry. I'm quite happy you did. I rather enjoy being by your side.
Oh.
Don't give up yet. It's far too soon for that.
What?
It couldn't be.
Okay.
Jin and Fee.
The Divine Blade Girl.
It's the 2 enforcers from the Society.
Even Ikaruga's here to help?
Hey there, Lane. Glad you're looking well.
We were able to force open another hole in the barrier.
Trying to hog all the fun, huh? Well, sorry, but I can't let you do that.
I see a lot of fodder for my fists around here. Perfect time to cut loose and kick ass.
I think I let my hair down and go wild. My dusk glaive is in dire need of some action.
I am here to support the princess. I will destroy all in her way.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, so that's what your alignments do, I guess?
People's debts. Oh well. At least this means we've only got one to go.
Right. Let's take it down.
Ha! You just couldn't resist joining the hunt, could you, Walter?
Of course I couldn't. Then you better back the hell off, because I call dibs on this prey.
I shall accompany you, princess.
You gotta let a girl have her space. Just don't get in the way of me and my fun, all right?
You're looking tired over there, Arkride. Don't go getting rusty on me now.
Hey! I didn't see you hauling ass all over the place. I was getting shit done.
Save the banter for later. We've got work to do.
I've been dying for an extra bit of excitement. This is my lucky day.
Better pick up the pace or there'll be nothing but scraps for the rest of you.
Time to let the butterflies come out to play. Devour them all, my darlings.
You whack jobs better not be up to anything. I've got my eye on you.
That's kind of cool.
Here goes. There's nothing to fear.
Cypher activate.
Here goes.
Leave this to me.
Over here. All for you.
Leave this to me.
I won't lose.
for that!
Activating skill.
Activating skill. Elaine! I won't lose. Full boost. Activating drive. Forget it.
I'll remember this. Zypha activate.
My move now.
Leave this to me.
You're not getting away.
Blast off!
There! On yes! Activating skill.
It's go time! Eat this, sucker!
Energy activating skill.
Have some of this!
Activating skill.
Here! Elaine! Here goes! Full boost. Time to go on the attack. Forget it. No, you don't! There! On yes!
Zypha activate.
Forget it. Here goes.
Pull out all the stops!
There! Ben!
Leave this to me.
Stay put!
Elaine!
Here goes! Eat this,
Energy
sucker!
output max. Activating skill.
Have some of this! Take that, you ass!
Activating skill.
We can win.
Keep it up! It's working!
Don't stop now,
Too
Elaine!
Blowing grid! A chance! Shine! Lady's ray!
A chance!
Leave this to me.
Your turn.
Stay put!
That's how it goes.
I'm just getting warmed up.
The last one, right? Oh, come on. That's cheating. That is so cheating.
What the heck? It's like time itself was being rewound right before our eyes.
Oh no! The final barrier's still there!
And it's been reinforced, too.
It might be more than twice as strong now.
Guess we've got no other choice. Agnes, Elaine, step back. I'll take it from here.
What?
You can't be...
I can't count on Mare right now, but I think I'll still be able to transform. Should be totally doable with all this spiritual energy in the air.
What's that black aura?
What the hell are you doing, dude?
Don't. Not while in Pandemonium.
Van, you have to stop!
Your analysis capabilities are in dire need of refining.
Renee!
He's not alone, either. Down you go.
The Oathbreaker!
What are you doing here?
I would like to know the answer to that as well.
An assault frame?
Who's controlling that?
Sounded like... Dad?
No,
PK
okay.
gave me the rundown of the situation. I never intended to meddle in affairs unrelated to politics, but given the circumstances, I believe I can be forgiven this time.
Oh, Daddy left work early to help his little girl. How sweet. And you brought the big guns, too. I know you had experience in the army, but you piloting that thing so well might raise a few eyebrows.
I beg to differ. It's only natural that a president is fully prepared to act on behalf of their people.
This just reminds me of that one game that's called, what was it, Metal Wolf Chaos XD or something that FromSoft put out, where it's literally the president in a mech going around and fighting like just all kinds of evil. This is just... If y'all haven't seen that game, go look it up. It's a good time. This is what it's making me think of right now.
Oh, and by the way, I would thank you to remember our agreement. Not overstep your bounds.
Yeah. Will do, Mr. President.
Who said you two could just show up out of the blue? It goes for you too, Renee. Now you owe me twice. But anyhow, look alive.
All right, get in there.
The barrier!
Now's our chance, everyone!
About damn time.
Spiritual pressure is rising once more. We gotta hurry.
Oh.
Elaine!
Looks like this is as far as I can go. Van, I won't make you promise that you'll return safely. Just promise me that you'll do what you believe is right.
All I will ask is that you do your duty. You may consider this an official request from me. You have witnessed both sides of this country. That lets you do what no one else can.
Okay, I got it, Elaine. And you don't even need to ask.
Dad, Elaine, we'll come back safe and sound. I swear it.
I don't think they will. I feel like something bad's gonna happen while we're in here. Well, the background's all white. "30 minutes. What? We gained an extra 2 minutes. Why?
It's so pretty.
So this is what it looks like from the inside.
We must be in a dimension that's separate from our reality.
This area appears to be free of Pandemonium's influence.
But it still has a firm grip on our world. This tower is responsible for creating Pandemonium and maintaining it.
All the more reason to climb to the top and tear this place down.
See.
What's wrong? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. This is just a sign that we're closing in on the root issue of this whole thing.
You're being so vague. Can't you just fill us in on what we're missing?
Yes, please do.
Sorry, but doing that would just muddy the waters. There's only one thing you need to know. The cause of all our problems, and the truth behind what's happening, is waiting for us up above. And I gotta get there, no matter what it takes. But I realize I can't do that alone. So please, give me a hand.
Did you just ask us for our help?
Our dead-obsessed leader is pleading for our aid? Hell must be freezing over.
For real? You're finally letting us repay what we owe you. I truly never thought I'd see the day.
I didn't either. It makes me so happy.
Me as well. I was beginning to believe I would never hear those words from you.
Too bad they come at a hefty price. You're gonna have to pay us back 1,000 times over.
You little... Fine. But I ain't settling for any more than double.
Don't worry. We're not asking for anything in return. But we do have one condition. We will give you a hand if you let us help you the entire way through. You have many wonderful friends in your corner, and powerful allies to call on. But you often throw caution to the wind all the same. Can you promise us that you won't do that this time?
Okay, it's a promise. But I want you all to remember that we ain't heroes of justice. There's no shame in turning tail if things go to shit. The fate of the world's important and all, but our lives are too. We ain't gonna throw them away. Know your limits, and don't worry about what's black or white. That's the Spriggan Creed, and we're gonna follow it like always. So, here's the plan. We're gonna kick Almata and the Garden's sorry asses.
Yeah.
Maybe back with a vengeance, but we've beaten them all once. We can do it again. After that, we're gonna settle the score with Melchior and Dantes. Once and for all.
Man, we have got quite the gauntlet ahead of us. Okay. Are we fighting both at the same time?
Why, hello there. We've been expecting you all.
How's this gonna work since... I guess we'll just play the tutorials to find out. I'm curious how this is gonna work out, like, considering I killed one of these characters and then saved the other one.
Fate truly does take pleasure in bringing us together.
You're telling me. She's a cruel mistress for it.
I'll say. Can't believe the sadist's back from the dead.
The 7th Genesis had to have been responsible for that, right?
I can see no other explanation. It must have been used in the realization of Pandemonium.
Yeah, probably. One minute we're dead, and the next we're in front of the boss and Melchior. I very much doubt I'm back for good, though. My existence here is likely temporary.
As for me, I was content with sitting in my cell, but I was whisked away regardless. I have no personal interest or emotional involvement in the realization of Pandemonium, but I will do as I am told.
She has her doll again?
Well, guess we're getting right down to business then.
Okay.
If you're going to stand in our way, then we'll just have to force our way through.
I look forward to seeing you try, little girl. But I'm much more excited to see all of your bloody corpses sprawled out on the floor. And that will happen sooner than you think. Because with this new power, I can't lose.
Ishtanti, activate Dies Irae mode. You shall be embraced by wings of mercy, and laid to eternal rest in a garden of gold.
Here we go.
Be wary of the distance between yourselves and them.
You ain't putting us to sleep, Angel Girl. You're the ones who will be enjoying a nice long nap.
Here goes. There's nothing to fear.
Try and stick around for the whole ride.
I will unleash everything I have.
Okay.
Activating drive.
Eat this, sucker!
Activating skill.
Have some of this!
Activating skill.
Pissing me off!
Okay.
Death awaits.
Bring it on! Here goes.
Leave this to me.
Over here! All for you! Go, Ketra!
On yes!
Activating skill.
Here!
Ketra!
Leave this to me.
A chance! Activating
That
drive.
won't work.
Need some stimulating.
Failure!
Heavenly Rondo.
On yes!
Activating skill.
I'm going. This'll do the trick.
Now's a good time for a boost. Lion Seal of Nine.
Stop right there!
Right for me.
You'll be sorry for that. Eat this, sucker.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Have some of this.
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van.
Leave this to me.
Stay put.
What?
Get down.
You're getting me all worked up.
A chance! If you're going to boost, I do it now. Full boost. Time to go on the attack.
Holy shield.
Aw, come on, Olympia.
There.
Ketra!
Leave this to me.
There!
On yes!
Activating skill. No, you don't!
Let me hear you scream. Light him up! Mephisto Stinger!
That's far enough!
Lion Seal getting
Here I go.
Full boost. Time to go on the attack.
Something's coming!
Activating skill.
Here I come.
How's about this?
Leave this to me.
Here goes.
Energy output max. Activating skill. Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van.
Leave this to
You're
me.
not getting away.
Blast off.
This is not a problem.
Here's our chance!
Now's a good time for a boost. Activating skill.
Blink and you'll...
Activating skill. Boost
Here's our
gauge limit
chance.
removed.
Initializing drive.
The end is nigh.
Nope.
Let us stand. Ishtanti.
This might hurt.
Aurum. Shangri-La.
No, not too bad.
Leave this to me.
Here goes. Activating drive.
Lion Seal of Nine. Leave this to me.
On yes!
Should have known.
Okay, not bad.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it!
Well, what'd you expect?
Is the game sure it doesn't want to boost Catcher up a little bit so he can be level 71 too? Always cracks me up.
Ishtanti's output is decreasing. I don't understand. There's this emotion that's welling up from inside me. I think it's frustration.
Really? I'm glad you were able to recover that emotion. Rest well. I sincerely hope that one day you can begin to take even more steps forward.
That's wishful thinking, I'm afraid. I cannot imagine that day will ever come. Regardless, I will accept my defeat with grace. It's time I return to my shackles and live out my sentence.
It's a pity that she only regained some of her humanity at the end. She was even a little charming. Well, this is it. My time in this world is up. Frankly, I don't give a rat's ass about Melchior. But do take care of the boss for me, if you would. Consider that a request. From me to you.
What?
You're actually giving us a request?
That ain't necessary. I was planning on doing that anyway. I can guarantee that I'll get the job done, though. Least I can do for someone who's on their way out.
That's good enough for me, I suppose. Looking back, I led a shitty life. From start to finish. At least I had some fun at the end.
She didn't deserve the luxury of a peaceful death after all she did.
I just realized that it's not voice acted for this part. It's not going to wipe away all the wrongs she's done. More importantly, what was up with her request, Van? Well, obviously it's about Dantes. He's up to something. I'm pretty sure I know what. It's stuff that I was indirectly involved in at one point. Let's leave it at that for now. I think the rest will become clear soon enough. She's like, alright, keep your secrets then. Alright, well. We're fighting these two at the same time. Huh.
Sup? Glad you could make it.
If you're here, then I can only assume Viola and Olympia have fallen.
Well, this is just great. Do we really gotta deal with both of you at the same time?
So the old tin can and the soldier got revived, huh?
Yes. Much like Viola, I was summoned back to this world from Gehenna. And quite forcefully at that. Be that as it may, I have been given another chance to achieve glory on the battlefield. And I shall do so by claiming your lives.
Good luck.
I suppose they aren't in a chatty mood.
Nope, though it's not like we'd be able to talk them down anyway.
You got that right, kiddo. Thanks to the fangs of Rahu, I lived way longer than any human should have. I was ready to accept the sweet kiss of death by the end of my run. But that don't mean I have to pass up one last shot at severing heads.
I, too, have long considered myself a walking corpse. I hoped that my defeat in the former capital would enlighten me to a new way of life. But alas, it did not. I'm sorry, but I must ask that you indulge my selfishness once more. Show me your strength.
Someone's eager for an ass kicking, and I'm always happy to serve.
Same here. I'm not about to lose to a death-happy scumbag. I've also got an overly eager fan here who strayed from the light, and it's up to me to set him straight.
Good to see that fiery spirit hasn't faded one bit. Bring it on, lady!
The two of them excel in both physical strength and agility. They are formidable opponents indeed.
Maybe, but we'll take them down all the same. Both the front and back lines are gonna have to pull their weight on this one. We'll be counting on your support too, Master.
I'll do my best.
And I will do the same.
Give me your worst.
I dare you to beat these fists.
Who should I have to go after Ariok first, right? Probably be the best course of action.
Here goes. Think fast.
Take this. Leave this to me.
You won't break this. Diamond Guard!
Here's our
That's
chance.
cheating.
Lapless code. Activate.
That won't work.
You'll be sorry for that.
Energy output maximum.
Eat this.
Activating skill.
Have some of that.
Activating skill.
A chance! Activating drive.
On yes!
Activating skill.
Here goes! Out of my sight!
A chance! Full boost. Activating drive.
That won't work.
In my sight! That's far enough!
Leave this to me.
Stay put! There! Thanks, pal.
Forget it.
Here goes! Eat this!
Energy out. Activating skill. Activating skill.
I won't lose. Forget it.
Ready for this?
There!
On yes!
Activating skill.
This is it.
Here's our chance!
Activating skill.
Out with the bet! You're down!
Activating skill. Boost
Here's
gauge
our
limit
chance.
removed.
Initializing drive.
Activating drive.
Leave this to me.
You're not getting away! Blast off!
Here goes. Out of my sight. That won't work. I'll break you.
There!
On yes!
Activating skill.
Yeah!
Petra!
Leave this to me.
A chance! I've got this! Boost gauge limit increased.
All right, Fangs of Rock. Let's get one! Oblivion Beast!
That's far enough! This'll do the trick. Lapless code. Activate! Aaron!
Energy activating skill.
Have some of that!
Activating skill.
Yeah! Getting to the good part. This is it.
Well, this sucks. This'll hurt. Well, this'll hurt. You're not getting away. Blast off! Here's our chance.
Lion Seed beginning castle.
There! Thanks, pal. Stop right there!
Ancient.
Stop right there!
I'll take you on. Full boost. Time to activating drive.
I owe you one.
That won't work.
Ancient.
You'll be sorry for that. Stop right there!
That won't work.
In my sight.
Bring it on!
Leave this to
You're
me.
not getting away! Blast off! It's done!
I'm on my last legs.
Time to go all out.
Go, Ketra!
Iron seal of mine.
Activating drive.
On yes!
Activating skill.
Leave this to me.
Thought well.
A chance!
Leave this to
Time
me.
for the main event!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
There we go.
Can't complain.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
Well, what'd you expect? I leveled up.
Whew.
I do apologize for forcing this burden on you twice, Aaron Way. Go ahead. Exact your revenge. Free yourself from the hatred that has consumed you for so long.
Nah, I'm good. You've got a whole lot more to answer for than what you did to my bros. I mean, you guys blew up an entire village. Plus, I know the stuff in Longport wasn't your decision alone. Honestly, my whole revenge bit kinda lost steam a while ago.
I'm surprised to hear that. Your self-restraint is commendable. If only the young people back home. No, that doesn't matter anymore.
He was the last bodyguard of a prince, yeah? Guess the two of us weren't all that different. He found his peace way sooner than I did, though. I'm happy for the guy. Well then, I think it's about time for me to mosey on over to the great beyond.
I'll be real with you. I was dreading the rematch with you more than anyone else. Your halberd's a force to be reckoned with, and you've had a long-ass time to train.
By the way, did you actually go to see one of my films?
Hell yeah, I did. I caught a showing of Golden Blood back in Arasion. It was a wild ride from start to finish. Had a pretty damn good leading lady, too. Loved every minute. Never liked having such a long lease on life, but seeing that might have made living all these long, unnecessary years worth it in the end.
Oh, the armor goes with them too. Interesting.
There are so many good movies out there. And I'm not just talking about the ones I'm in. I hope you can see more of them someday.
Judith.
He seemed oddly satisfied.
Yeah, it caught me off guard, to be honest.
The guy may have been cruel to the bone, but I guess he had a bit of human in him after all.
Yeah, I know he did.
Both had their share of differences, but they were warriors, through and through. The fact that you all defeated both of them at once speaks volumes about your growth.
Sure hope so.
Hopefully that means we will also do well against our final two opponents. Yeah, we gotta be careful. I might have fought Melchior before, but the guy's a wild card. No idea what tricks he has up his sleeve. And there's the big bad boss man. The guy cheated death itself, so heaven only knows what he's capable of. May have crossed some huge hurdles to get this far, but don't let up. The rough fight's still yet to come. Let's give this all we've got, everyone. Alright. Well, let's get up there. Time to go fight Melchior. It's just him, okay.
Welcome, friends. How good of you to come. Sure took your sweet, sweet time. What's wrong? Lost your sense of urgency now that the countdown has stopped?
Screw off.
I've been looking forward to beating your ass.
You're going to pay for everything you've done.
You've hurt everyone here to some extent. Reset and Fairy in particular.
Melchior is a criminal of the highest order. He and Dantes have done much evil, and will likely go on to do more if we do not stop them in their tracks.
I bet the destruction of Cray was your handiwork too. Even if you yourself didn't pull the trigger, you drafted the plan personally. Tell me, am I wrong?
So you've been going through that reporter's belongings, hmm? Well, you almost hit the bullseye. I didn't merely draft the plan. I dotted the I's and crossed every T. Only I could have envisioned such a marvelously devious scheme. Much to my delight, that wonderful little village was a rare model of racial harmony as well. The boss was beside himself with joy when I told him of my plan. We had to deliver results to our investors, and we did so by wiping Cray off the map.
You evil piece of...
You know full well that those investors wouldn't have expected you to go so far.
Oh, they most certainly did not. In fact, they were terrified beyond belief. Their reactions were utterly priceless. Eau Claire's in particular was gold. You should have seen him. He went as white as a sheet, and his voice was quavering like a little girl. I can hardly believe the famous beauty's blade is his offspring. She's rather lucky she doesn't take after...
Shut up.
No, you made Van mad.
In my line of business, I deal with so-called bad people on the regular. I don't discriminate, as long as they've got some sense of right and wrong. I'm willing to take work from Hayway, Jaegers, thugs, and hell, even the society. My door's open to them all. Not you, though. You're a special kind of bad. You didn't just cross the line, you obliterated it. Then you and your boss continued on your merry way like nothing ever happened. I know the Oathbreaker is partly to blame for how you turned out since he abandoned you and all, but frankly, I don't give a single shit about that. All I care about now is sending your ass on a one-way trip to hell. I've heard enough of your goddamn voice. What do you say to a one-on-one brawl?
One-on-one?
Are you serious? What an amusing proposition. I assume you're planning to rely on that Grendel of yours, no? But even with that tool at your disposal, defeating me alone is too great a task for an empty shell like you.
You son of a...
What does he mean by empty shell?
As I feared.
I may not be privy to the finer points of your relationship to the boss, but I stumbled upon a rather enlightening detail about that very subject. You were once held in one of the DG cult's lodges.
Oh.
Couple that with the knowledge that the boss was one of its high priests, and it's easy to imagine what exactly went down between you two.
Okay.
He stabbed himself?
Wait! You aren't.
Oh, but I am. If you offer up your life within Pandemonium, you will be reborn as an undead.
This is eerily reminiscent of the Immortals and the Great Twilight.
So that is how Dante still lives.
Exactamundo!
No. Oh.
What in the world are those markings?
It's just like the others that were resurrected. No, he might be even worse.
Indeed, their revivals were incomplete. Unlike them, I have become one with Pandemonium itself, so my power far surpasses theirs. Now then, it is time for the event of the century, the prelude to the end of everything as we know it. Before the world is devoured by darkness, I'll enjoy a most wondrous feast. I'm going to dine on your blood.
That's gross.
He's about to attack!
You are not taking a bite out of me!
You bastard! Don't let him get the upper hand! We're gonna trounce this psycho!
Give me your words.
I hope so.
I guess this is where we say goodbye.
If you're going to boost, I do it now. Full boost. Activating drive.
Activating skill.
Have some of this. Here we go. Enjoy. Darkness, envelop my foes.
A chance. This'll hurt. Here goes. This'll hurt.
Leave this to me.
Over here. Over here. Go, Catra.
Transmitting code.
Activate. There. On yes.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Leave this
Time for the main event.
Leave this to me. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Stop right there. Darkness, envelop my foes.
I'll take you on. Full activating drive.
Lion seal of
Time for a new look.
Make it count.
Got you! You're screwed now!
You're wasting your time. On yes!
Activating skill.
Got you!
Rank that over 100.
You're screwed now!
There it is.
Watch and learn. This will spell your demise. Nothing you can do to stop this! See you in Gehenna.
This is dangerous.
Energy output maximum. Activating skill. Activating skill.
You really, really don't know when to quit.
Yeah! I'll take that.
A chance! Full boost. Time to activating drive. Forget it.
Darkness, envelop my foes.
Good luck.
Finished!
There!
On yes!
Activating skill. I won't lose. Activating drive.
Here we go. Enjoy. Here we go. Enjoy. Here we go.
3 Phantom Visions?
This is how I feel. Take this!
Dude, this is like
This is dangerous.
a little OP, isn't it?
Beginning count.
Like hell you are.
It's go time! I'll crush them all at once!
Energy output maximum.
There! Take that, you ass!
Kill you.
Like hell you are.
You saved
I'll take that.
There!
On yes!
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Brace
yourself.
Leave this to me. Boost
Here's our
gauge.
chance.
Leave this
Unleashing
to me.
full strength.
Boost gauge limiter. Remove.
Okay, there we go. Like, I'm just gonna keep spamming S-crafts until it goes down at this point.
Nice. Moving on up.
I won't stop here.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I leveled up.
What's this? Don't tell me. The fun's over already.
Thank the goddess for that.
I trust you understand what happens when an undead has been vanquished.
Time for you to accept your fate.
Oh, but the party had only just gotten started. What a bummer. Oh well. The boss's plan will come to fruition all the same. He will make sure the whole world is engulfed in pandemonium. Or perhaps you will spread it in his place.
What a ridiculous notion. Van would never do such a thing.
Exactly. Whatever happens, we'll overcome this ordeal together.
Yep. Just like we always have.
Damn, guys.
How boring. This is no fun at all. Well, whatever. There's no telling what the future has in store. I hope it involves all of you suffering the most gruesome deaths imaginable. I want you all to succumb to fear and despair.
And I want you to shut up and go to hell already. Oh, and before you do, let me ask you one thing real quick. We got a message from someone by the name of C. Was that you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I had nearly forgotten about that.
What on earth are you blathering about now? I didn't... Wait. See? I wonder...
What? You know something?
As if I'd tell you. I wouldn't want to spoil someone else's surprise, but I will say that it's not the boss. I'll let your imaginations run wild from there.
It's totally Cedric.
Don't trouble your pretty little heads about it, though. After all, you'll be dead soon enough.
Well, he's finally gone.
Creepy to the bitter end. Wouldn't shock me if he was only pretending to know the answer. You know, just to get a rise out of us.
You really think he would do that? Actually, that's a silly question. Of course he would.
It's very much in character for him.
Either way, we're gonna have to put a pin in the whole thing with C. Now that everyone's least favorite nutcase is down, all we gotta do is take out the mastermind. And once we've returned the city to normal, life will all go back to the way it was. We're almost at the finish line, gang. We just gotta make one last sprint to the end. I can see Mr. Prez sliding us a big, fat paycheck under the table after all's said and done. And that'll pay for all the sweets and sauna trips we could ever want.
My dude, please get some new interests. I'm begging you.
Still, that sounds super fun. It does, and I'm sure Dad will compensate us. After all, he did say we can consider this a job from him.
We're due a proper celebration when this comes to an end.
Agreed. I suggest we go all out, and aim to make our gathering the other day look modest by comparison.
Yeah. Sounds like the perfect time to crack open some cold ones.
Oh, I didn't take you for a beer drinker. All the ones I know are old men.
I mean, we can all get some wine and champagne together.
But I'm a minor.
All right, time for the final stretch. we've got a Genesis to claim and a Dantes to thresh.
Right.
Hell yeah! Let's rock!
Let's go see if
That looks like our final destination.
The Genesis is reacting. That must mean the 7th is near.
Guess it's the end of the road then.
Here we go, chat. Fight with Dantes. Part 2. Of likely, what, 3 or 4? This is
Isn't
definitely...
that the song from Dingo's recording? That's right. It's called La Horacianes. It was a popular song during the Revolution a century ago.
I believe they once considered making it the official national anthem of Calvard.
Yeah, but they decided against it. They went with Swear on the White Cloves instead.
It is a song about the fall of the nobility and the rise of the people. In theory, an ideal fit for the freshly minted revolutionary government. Alas, there was a hint of a lingering fondness for the old kingdom in the lyrics. And they couldn't change them because the song was too well known at that point. So they went with a different tune.
We didn't come here for a history lesson, you prick.
Perhaps not, but I welcome you all the same, Arkride. And I will extend my warmest greetings to your employees and your concierge. It's good to see you as well, Roaring Lion.
I have cast that name aside. You would do well to forget it.
The past is a matter of great import on this particular occasion, so I'm afraid I can't do that. And I can't forget yours either, Agnes Gramhart. You may hide under a false name, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
Right. That would be your real name, wouldn't it?
Guess I never really thought about it before.
Yes, I've been using my mother's maiden name ever since my father took up office. It's what our protection service recommended 2 years ago. I've just gotten used to it at this point.
I thought she told them that already. I guess not, but okay. Man, I thought she told... No, maybe that was a conversation with Kincaid that I'm thinking of. Anyway.
I was caught off guard by your father's intervention in this affair, though I shouldn't have been surprised. He has always been a man of action. He's quick to conduct blackmail and other self-serving political decisions. That's part of why I believed there was room for negotiation between us, but that ship has sailed.
I'm sorry, what?
The President of the Republic would never cut a deal with a man who wiped out an entire village.
Especially when it's his people. My father wouldn't stoop to your level.
I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. I've heard rumors that he entered into an agreement with the Society.
Yep.
But let's put that aside. I shouldn't be driving a wedge between you and your father. Your relationship with him is fractured enough as it is. So we can leave it at that. Though I am curious as to how he merged the Epstein bloodline with his own.
Actually, he didn't really. Her grandmother was adopted, so she's not a blood relative of Epstein. You really like getting under people's skin, don't you, Dantes? Actually, what do we even call you now? Don Dantes? His Highness Prince Dantes? Or High Priest Dantes of the DG cult? While we're at it, let me ask you something else. Back in Horacion, it didn't seem like you knew for sure that I was your target. But that's changed now, hasn't it? Have you been waiting for me specifically all this time? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like all of this Pandemonium nonsense was just a ploy to draw me in.
What?
Really?
Your arrogance truly astounds me, boy. Bringing you here was merely one part of my grand scheme, not the focal point. My primary goal is, and always was, to create and spread pandemonium throughout the world.
Yeah, but how do you do
My
that?
ambitions lie beyond the ruined kingdom and the fallen cult. Even Almata was simply a means to an end. The day I stole this power from you, my very reason for being changed.
Hang on, the day I stole this power from you.
Forever, I will expose the true form of this nation, as well as this continent. A world hinged on lies. And I will do so by taking the form of ultimate fear.
You're gonna do what now? Wait. Hold up.
What did you mean by the day I stole this power from you?
You saying you took something of Van's? What for?
No way. Is that what turned the capital into Pandemonium? With the Genesis as its conduit?
Precisely. It all began 11 years ago, when I received a curious report from one of our lodges. They captured a boy who was born with a demonic element, and they were attempting to extract it by any means necessary. The members of the DG cult were out of their minds. Not that I'm in a position to judge, of course, but to them, no idea was taboo. Anything was fair game as long as it furthered their goal to reject the existence of the goddess. Nevertheless, the vast majority of their misbegotten schemes came up empty, but on occasion, they would happen upon a gold mine. And their crowning achievement was finding the diabolic core that resided in the boy. That core possessed unspeakable power. It had no place within this realm of existence. It was a forbidden fruit that was ripe for the taking. So naturally, I seized it. I told them to hand it over, and they couldn't very well refuse the request of Calvardian royalty and their high priest. Before that day, I had no dreams nor ambitions to speak of. I led a hollow existence. But the moment I laid eyes on that core, I instantly came alive. I was drawn to its radiant beauty, and I was sucked in by its blackened splendor. I welcomed it into my body, and then I was reborn. Eventually, the cult came under fire by the Society, and then it was nearly annihilated by a large-scale operation led by a famous bracer. But I avoided the fate that befell the cult. I escaped, using my newly acquired demonic power. After that, I began my life anew in the Mafia. I deceived Almata's witless leader with ease and put him to the sword. Then I gathered minions who would do my bidding, including Melchior, who hailed from the group that was birthed by my former abode.
Van.
I gotta be honest. Dantes has been kind of like an imposing figure this whole game. But I feel like he's reaching the heights of Weissman a little bit from the Sky games. I don't know, maybe that's like putting him on too high of a pedestal in regards to villains in this series, but he's pretty jacked up. Also, it's clear that Van was, mixed with something, right? Like McBurn was. This is wild.
I had no idea those lost 7 years were filled with so much trauma.
You had a diabolic core inside you? What even is that?
I mean, how does that even work?
You knew about this all along, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I assisted with the operation that eradicated the cult. During the mission,
It's also just kind of wild at how some of this stuff ties in with the other game. Like, I mean, Dantes was there with the DG cult, like, probably since the Sky games? Since at least the Crossbell games? It's just, I don't know, man. Falcom is so good at weaving these things together, and it's pretty gnarly.
upon Van, who had miraculously survived, yet lost the will to live. I then treated his physical and mental wounds. 4 years later, our paths crossed once more, while he was wandering aimlessly after dropping out of school.
Bet you regret bumping into me after all the trouble I caused you from that point on.
You went through all that too, Van?
Huh? Too?
So Catra was in the DG cult too. And I'm assuming his parents were probably priests in it? Okay. I'm starting to piece some things together about Catra that... Okay, we'll just keep playing. I'll stop pausing.
Sorry for not coming clean about this sooner, Catra. You ain't like me, though. You picked yourself back up and started a new life. You've even got a family, and a nice one at that.
You're right. I've got the Professor, Essie, and Yang, who have all helped me get back on my feet. And there are others in the Institute, Artisanal District, and Fern whose shoulders I can lean on. I have many people whom I treasure dearly. But isn't that the same for you? You have many loved ones in your life who will support you however they can.
Yeah. I'm thankful for all the people who have stuck by my side. And I should thank you for the long-winded exposition, Dantes. Say, have you ever considered a career in film? You'd make a half-decent narrator. You're letting those badass vocal cords go to waste. Why don't you ditch this Mafia gig and shoot for a big debut on the big screen? I'll even set you up with Gotti. Who knows? Maybe you'll land yourself a starring role in a sexy romance flick with Judith.
Oh, hell no!
Ridiculous. I can never return to an ordinary life in this world, nor do I have any desire to. All I want is for this meaningless chapter of existence to draw to a close, and I will write its end myself. Come forth, Apeiron!
What the hell is that?
That sword is covered in ominous miasma.
Oh. Oh.
It's those glyphs again.
Nope.
So you've become an undead too.
That can only mean one thing. You definitely perished that day in the palace.
Indeed. And of course this is not the Empire's curse at work. In order to unleash the full breadth of the Diabolic Core's power, I had to cast aside the shackles of mortality. So I put my plan into motion. First, I burned Cray to the ground, so that I could set the stage for the game in Oracion. That village made for the perfect sacrificial lamb. And like a lamb to the slaughter, you, Arkride, the owner of this core, heard my call, followed me into the city, and plunged your sword into my chest.
Oh, we saw the core earlier. Okay, that's what that was.
Thanks to you, I have been reborn as an undead, and now I wield the power to use the Genesis to unfurl Pandemonium throughout the land.
How could you? People's lives aren't just toys for you to play around with. You killed all those people and crushed their hopes and dreams for such a stupid, selfish reason?
I thought Melchior was the lowest of the low. But clearly I was wrong!
I'm sorry, Dantes.
What?
I'm guessing you weren't always quite this twisted. You lived a life bound by your birth, and after that, you were forced to rely on a cult of lunatics who you wanted nothing to do with. Then your luck went up in smoke, because you met me. The core inside me changed you forever. What happened to Cray, Dingo, and those who died in Oracion, and even Pandemonium itself? All comes back to one troublesome punk.
Van, that's not...
That's bullshit and you know it.
This isn't your fault, Van.
The world does not revolve around you, Van Arkride. I have walked this path of my own free will, and every choice I've made has been mine, and mine alone. How dare you imply otherwise? I will not stand to be pitied by the likes of you. Once you finally breathe your last, the final factor will be unleashed. And then the diabolic core that dwells within me will become whole and return to its true form. At long last, you will finally be mine, empty husk.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
The crap that's coming out of your mouth is as dumb as your hair, asshole!
We cannot and will not overlook what you are saying about Mr. Arkride.
You take those words back! I won't stand for you calling Van an empty husk. He's a wonderful human being. And he's someone who is dear to us all.
Now that I know you're beyond saving, I can take comfort in finishing you off one last time. And I'm not just doing that to get my core back. It's a Spriggan's job to take out power-hungry bastards when no one else can!
How amusing! I look forward to seeing you try!
That's pretty
Give
high.
me your worst.
Alright, here we go.
Time to bring an end to this charade.
Who's up first? Aaron?
Here it goes! Your move, Ketra!
Let's get Lapis code on.
Activate!
I'm assuming he has the same moves as...
I won't lose. Full boost. Activating drive.
Alright.
This'll hurt.
Now if I use Heated Roar, is that gonna remove that crit? It shouldn't, right?
Here goes.
No, it does, okay.
This'll hurt.
Oops.
You're crushed.
Leave this to me.
No, that didn't hit him as hard as I would have liked.
Activating skill. No, you don't.
Go time! Eat this, sucker!
Activating skill.
Have some of that!
A chance.
Ooh, 0 arts. Oh my, Lanta, yes please.
On yes. Activating skill. Ketra.
Alright, Catra, let's get Aerial Dust up.
Beginning casting.
Just to boost the combo meter a little bit. Pluto's Nova? That's the planet one. Don't hurt me. Oh, looks like we're okay.
Activating drive.
Heavenly Halter. No, don't use your S-Craft.
No here. The Pandemonium ruler.
Activating drive.
What a way to go.
There.
Okay.
Activating skill.
I'm going.
Pop that now.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Just hit him with what? Thanatos Jail? No. You're attacking the wrong person.
Leave this to me.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Can't you do better than that?
That won't work.
Here's our chance.
A0 art.
Lion Seal of 9. Leave this to me.
A chance. Here goes.
Okay.
This'll hurt.
Leave this to me.
Think fast. Take this. Stop right there.
Ooh,
Here's our
you
chance.
missed, bucko.
Lion Seal of 9. Beginning casting. Activating skill.
No, you don't!
Why are you attacking Aaron? I wonder if I need to swap Aaron out for another caster.
Leave this to me.
Here goes!
Full boost. Time to go on the attack.
On yes.
Activating skill.
Here's our chance. Initializing drive. You're not getting away. Blast off!
Yeah, I had a feeling that missed. This again.
No hands. A Pandemonium ruler.
Jeez, that move is insane.
What a way to go.
I have to do something. It'll be alright.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Leave this to me.
Here goes.
Alright, I think we're gonna pull Aaron out
Leave
for
this to me.
reset.
Activating drive.
And that's only gonna apply Aegis Shield to her, so that didn't do what I wanted to do.
I suggest we strike now.
Okay.
Consume them.
I'm going.
Lion beginning. That won't work.
Fear me.
Can I not skip these? No, I guess not.
A chance.
Is that B plus?
There.
Leave this to me.
No, you don't.
Oh, come on.
You can't hide.
Cruel eyes?
No fear.
Oh, you missed.
Full boost. Time to go on the attack. Certain arts ought to be effective.
Sorry, I'm just not listening to the music for this fight. It's kind of Castlevania-ish.
So much for expectation.
Not bad. Alright.
Activating drive.
This.
Beginning casting.
What if we hit you with this?
Energy out. Initiating drive.
What happens?
This'll hurt. Here goes. This'll hurt.
Leave this to me.
Think fast. Take this.
Why don't we had Shazuna so she could do the cancel thing on him?
Activating skill.
Okay, he's stunned.
Leave this to me.
That That's it. That's more
Let me go ahead and pop this.
Here goes. It's time for the main event.
I'll just hit him again afterwards.
Leave this to me. Boost
Here
gauge
goes.
limiter. Leave this to
Time
me.
for the main event.
I'll do this one.
Leave this to me.
I should be burning through all these so fast.
Unleashing full.
Boost gauge limiter. Remove.
Ah, crap. I didn't get it off in time. Reset should be fine because she had some of those shields on her. But if this is a multi-hit, it might break through it. Which it is a multi-hit, so I don't know, we'll see.
I won't hold back.
Okay, she's alright.
Activating skill. Boost gauge
The
limiter
problem is she
removed.
loses that buff, which is a major pain.
What should I do? Activating skill. Yeah, it's for the best.
This'll hurt.
Why you need this to me?
Stay
It's nearly time.
Should be enough. Cool.
Nice. Moving
On to the next one.
I won't stop here. Oh, I could do better.
I leveled up.
Uh-oh.
Is he resonating with Mr. Arkride?
Oh, there's the core.
So that is the diabolic core.
Looks like my theory proved true. The core will soon be made whole once again. Though I'm afraid my curiosity is getting the better of me. I think I will perform an early test run.
Whoa, snap. Okay.
A malevolent god.
Just like the tyrant. No, this thing's on a whole other level.
It's interesting how like the side of Dantes' face has got like that stony look to it. Almost reminds me of Harwood a little bit. So that combined with Dantes' eyes makes me wonder if Harwood is maybe mixed a little too, like McBurn.
What is this?
Yeah, it's overwhelming is what it is.
Not bad. Not bad at all. If this is merely a taste of the power I will soon wield, then I cannot wait to see what I can do once the core is whole. Even the society's strongest enforcer will be nothing more than an ant at my feet.
Van!
Are you gonna call on the Grendel?
But Mara's not here to assist.
Oh, I don't think she's gone anywhere. She's probably just slacking off and taking a nap. Get your ass out of bed, Mare Bear! Stop being a lazy bum and do your damn job!
Oh, the Genesis is gonna activate.
Ugh, you didn't have to make such a racket. And for the last stinking time, stop calling me Mare Bear. Mare!
She woke up.
Oh, what are you talking about? I was awake this whole time. I've just been kinda out of it while I was repairing myself. So, that's what you're up against. You've come a long way.
Still can't remember who you really are, but I do know the role you've always fulfilled. So like I said earlier, I need you to do your damn job.
Sure, I can do that. But is that really what you want?
Yeah. It's exactly what I want.
Wait a moment. What are you doing?
Did you say roll? What does that mean?
Well then, Van. Will you wake from your dream? Or not?
Just what is she saying?
I will.
Okay.
I'll wake up.
Van, no! You can't!
These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Grendel Sheen? This music's crazy. I'm loving all the blue on this, though. It's got Super Saiyan hair, too.
So pretty.
Van, no.
Did you just say pretty?
I see. It all makes sense now.
Doesn't Sheen in like Japanese mean like new or something like that? I'm thinking of like Shin Godzilla, and that's like a new version of it.
Admittedly, I cannot tell whether this is resonance or gnosis at work, but either way, I'm quite surprised.
So that's what kind of drug that was. Interesting. Well, whatever. It's about time we wrap this up. I'm kind of curious to see which of us befits it the most. How about we go toe-to-toe and find out?
Very well. Have it your way. I will gladly devour both you and your restraints. You have sealed your fate, Van Arkride.
Nah, you sealed yours when you stole my shit. And I'm about to take it back! Here goes!
Feel the true extent of my power!
Okay.
Cobalt Curtain! Activate! Mr. Salesian!
Lapis Code! Activate!
Darkness! Consume everything!
A chance!
What in the world?
Activating skill. I'll back you up.
Well, that hurts him. Oh, that's so dumb.
Make it count!
You're gone! Go before me!
Now it's my turn.
Initiating drive.
Go before me!
Here's our chance!
I need to get these characters back a
Now's a
little bit,
good
right?
time for a boost. Try and see the
Stop right there!
A chance!
Here!
Petra!
Leave this to me.
Take this! Yeah.
Activating skill.
I'm going! Initializing drive.
This!
I haven't
What
impeded.
should I do?
Nope.
Activating drive.
Petra!
Leave this to me. Consume them!
On yes!
They're stunned!
Activating
There he
skill.
goes.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Let's get Arc of El Dorado.
Ha!
Reset! Here's our chance! Initializing drive. Make it count!
I'll lend a hand.
Force.
Be gone! A chance! Take this!
Let's get him with this.
Got you! Take this!
Think you can take me, do you?
Done twice with this.
Boost gauge limiter. Take this! I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Okay.
Activating drive. Activating drive.
Worship me! Bow before me!
I think some of the characters had their shields still up, so maybe this won't do as much damage, but
It's all over!
yep, catcher went down, but that's okay.
Not like this. I'll take you on. I've got this. Boost gauge limit increased.
Okay.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
I suggest we strike now.
I'll lend a hand.
You're gone!
Take this.
Oh, you can't move because you're frozen, loser. And you have none of those attacks, so that's really, really cool.
Beginning casting.
Okay, cool, that stunned him.
Here I go. Cobalt curtain.
Cobalt curtain back up.
Activate.
Here's our chance!
Beginning casting.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
I suggest we strike now.
I'll lend a hand.
You're finished! Got you!
Take this.
You don't know when to give up, do you, Arkride?
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Worship me!
Okay, hopefully this doesn't tear through their shields.
Bow before me! It's all over!
I'll take you on.
Oh, wow. Okay, that did
Full boost. Time to go on
that
the
did
attack.
do some work.
Activating drive. Petra.
Take this!
On yes!
Activating skill. I'll lend a hand.
Got you! You're screwed now!
I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge
Okay.
limiter removed.
Okay.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating
Yeah, let's just hit him with
drive.
everything we've got.
Darkness! Consume everything!
Well, that's cheap. Oh, resist. Okay, cool.
Full boost. There. Time to go on the attack. Activating skill. I'll back you up. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. I'll lend a hand.
You're finished! Here goes! Take this! Be gone!
Okay, cool. Good deal.
I did it.
Oh, I could do better.
I think I've grown a little.
Okay, he's done, right?
Did we do it?
No, not yet!
No, come on. Oh, we got it back.
Man! Thank goodness. It's finally over.
I was so close. Now that I have been parted from that monstrosity, I finally understand just how abominable it truly is.
I'll bet. No human should ever have this thing. But I'm not gonna apologize to you ever again.
Rightfully so. I have always acted in accordance to my own way of living. Just as you do. You may have won this fight, but my ultimate desire will still be realized by your hands.
How?
What?
Oh no. I already know for a fact that Gehenna does not exist. But I'll still leave you with these parting words. I will be watching you from its depths, Van Arkride. It won't be long until you become a living embodiment of fear itself.
Okay.
Wait a second. What did he mean?
Van! Throw that damn thing away! Now!
Too late. I've got no choice but to return it to where it belongs.
It vanished?
No. It simply returned to Mr. Arkride.
Sorry to spring this on you, Agnes, but I'm not going to be able to finish your request. Though I doubt you'll need me. With all of you on the case, you'll find the last Genesis in no time. Just to be safe, though, I did draw up a list of places I think it might be. Hope that'll help.
Van, wait!
Whoa.
A dark blue demon lord?
That's one of the 5 who leads the 77 devils.
Oh.
Its name is Vagrant Diaspora.
Well, guess it's time for me to bounce. I'll leave the rest to you guys. Oh, and could someone do me a solid? Tell Elaine I'm sorry I can't buy her those drinks, like I promised. Take care of them for me, Master Barkhorn. I'm counting on you.
You damn son of a bitch!
No, don't go!
Is this seriously how the game ends? Excuse me?
What just happened?
I'd like to know the same thing.
Wait, is that...
Mr. President? How long have you been there?
My apologies. This was meant to be a surprise for you all. I hope everyone is enjoying the festival. As I said before, let us make this a celebration to remember.
Yes, sir, Mr. President.
We love you, President Bramhart! Glory to Calvard!
I'm sorry, but I will ask that you keep your distance from the President.
No way.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all okay. You really did it. I wish I could have been there with you all, but... Wait. He did it again, didn't he? That idiot. He left us behind.
No, he hasn't left us. Not yet.
What do you mean?
His hollow setting screen.
Are you thinking of...
It's no good. It's not reacting. Fine, I'll do this then. Mare, please wake up. We need you. Oh!
What's...
Stop yelling! I already told you that I'm awake!
Mare, you have to tell us where Van's gone. Please, we're begging you. If you're here, that has to mean he's close by, right?
What?
Really?
That does make sense, actually. Van is the only one capable of calling Mare normally.
All this time, she has been watching over him for some unknown reason. No, perhaps it's more accurate to say she's monitoring him.
So if she's still active, that means...
Yes, that's correct. He's still here in this dimension. However, he has already made his choice. He has decided to free himself of his restraints, or the Grendel as you call it, and accept the power that is rightfully his. Now a world-devouring demon lord lingers inside him. He chose to seal it away within the void, and himself with it.
Bastard!
How could he do that?
Okay, it's a promise. But I want you all to remember that we ain't heroes of justice. There's no shame in turning tail if things go to shit. The fate of the world's important and all, but our lives are too. We ain't gonna throw them away. Know your limits, and don't worry about what's black or white. That's the Spriggan Creed, and we're gonna follow it like always. And once we've returned the city to normal, life will all go back to the way it was. And that'll pay for all the sweets and sauna trips we could ever want.
Every word that came out of his mouth was a lie.
This is a flagrant violation of our contract. I will not stand for it.
Ugh! I'm gonna punch him so hard! He's in for the pummeling of the century!
Easy, everyone.
I had an inkling about what he was trying to do. I suspected that he harbored guilt about remaining in this world. In the distant past, 5 demon lords were added to the 72 devils that resided in Gehenna, and it was at this moment when the world was rewritten. At least that is what I and the Church believe. Regardless, I can only imagine how he felt when he learned that he was one of those demon lords.
You mentioned that before.
You're making all this shit up. No way!
It's a closely guarded secret, even within the Church, but its veracity can be proved. It accounts for the discrepancies between the records from before the Great Collapse, which are kept in the primal grounds, and after. The being that resides within Van is called the Vagrant Demon Lord. The Book of Ezra describes it as a being that is imbued with the power of black time.
One of the Dominions told us of that book.
So that's Van's story.
However, I did not know of his true desire, nor did I see the depths of his despair. No man is an island. Every human must rely on others, and Van is no exception. But I see now that I did not make him realize as much, and that is my greatest failing as his master. So, I implore you, Mayor, grant them the opportunity to confront my fool of a student, so they may voice their complaints to him directly.
You're overwhelming me. Stop it. Okay, I'll help. Even if I really shouldn't, considering I'm a... I'll at least give you a hint, though. Go to the place that he has the strongest emotional attachment to. You'll find him there. There isn't much time left before he's gone for good, so if you want to go after him, you'd better hurry.
You should go with him too.
Right.
Honestly, I thought he'd be in his truck.
I can't find him anywhere.
But if he's not here, then where the hell could he be?
Aramis? No. After all that's happened, I'm sure...
Could he be on the rooftop, perhaps? I remember him talking up there during the party. Is he partial to that spot at all?
That must be it!
Let's go, Agnes.
Right.
Okay.
You can't leave us, Van. You can't. Don't you dare disappear on us!
You aren't getting away from me that easily.
It'll be okay. He's going to be fine, I'm sure.
I don't want to
Your
hear any
friends are here
complaining.
to bring you home.
He really is up here.
Thank you, Mayor.
This must be a barrier that analyzes those who try to walk through it, and will only let people from Arkride Solutions pass. Aw, if I'd known this was going to happen, I'd have tried sneaking my way into a job, too.
I'm so sorry, Elaine.
Don't worry about it. I'll leave this in your hands. Just give him a big smack for us, all right?
You got it.
Then let's do this!
Ooh. What a peculiar space.
Kind of looks familiar though, like all the other endless expanses
It's a
that we've
terrifying
been
sight
in the
to
different
behold.
games.
And yet I feel warm just being here.
I've never been to this place before, but I'm feeling oddly nostalgic.
Yeah. So nostalgic that it hurts.
You've got to be kidding me. What are you idiots doing? You shouldn't be here. Thought I told you to take care of them, Master. Why'd you let them come to this place?
You will have plenty of time to berate me for it later.
You can't leave us, Van!
This can't be the only way to deal with that demon. I refuse to accept that.
Well, accept it. We're talking about a being that sees the entire world as its enemy. I felt its presence for so long. It's been with me since I was a kid. But I couldn't tell anyone about it. It was a secret I planned to take to the grave. I can't destroy this thing, but I can seal it away in the boundary between here and the beyond. It'll at least keep it at bay for a few centuries. That's the best I can do to protect your futures. So leave me be. This is the choice that I've made. It's not a black or white decision. It's...
We're not going to leave you, Van! You may have chosen to come here of your own volition, but we've made a choice of our own. We're taking you back!
You know full well I'm not like the cops or bracers. I do things my own way. And that way isn't black, but it definitely ain't white either. Mine's like the color of a dark blue sky just before dawn.
I'm not going to become a wholly different person if I stay by your side. I'm very much my own woman, and that's not about to change. Your way isn't black, white, or even gray. You said it's like the color of the dark blue sky just before dawn. But to me, it's like the dawn itself. It's a warm, comforting light that illuminates our way and breaks through the darkest nights. And I never want to part from that light again. We aren't going to let you go, no matter what.
You wanna up and leave us that bad, huh? Well, normally I'd say, that's your call, so long, my dude. But you've still got an outstanding debt, so I'm not letting you bail on me.
Yeah, I'll drag you back by the collar if I have to.
Let us help you, Van. You always stick your neck out for us, so why can't we return the favor? If we were in your shoes, you'd rush to our aid without a second thought. Don't deny it.
I'm afraid he's got you there, Mr. Arkride. I can easily picture that happening. If any of us were in danger, you would move heaven and earth itself to ensure our safety.
Once a softie, always a softie. Honestly, you should drop the whole I'm not good or bad thing. You're just a teensy bit too young for the weary warrior act, don't you think?
Everyone. Why?
You have actively forged many bonds throughout this year. I'm afraid this is simply karma at work. Don't think you can run away from them so easily, young man.
Master.
What's happening?
Damn it. This is way too soon. Get out of here now. It's going to...
Who has awoken me from my slumber? Was it you?
It's talking directly into my mind.
What in the world? What's going on here?
In this world, I am the being known as the Vagrant Demon Lord. I am connected to the one you call Van Arkride through a diabolic core.
The demon that's been residing within Mr. Arkride must have taken control.
But why? What happened to Van?
My foolish vessel rebelled against me. He sought to chain me to the void. The endless passage of time holds little meaning to a being such as myself. However, such boundless arrogance cannot go unpunished.
No, that's not good.
Get out of here!
Yes! Will you kindly disappear already? We were talking to Van, not you! We don't care about you in the slightest! So get out of our sight and return Van to us at once! The Genesees are reacting!
What's happening now?
I see. So you have their power at your disposal. That explains how that was able to bind me.
I think the Genesees are having an effect.
Yes, I can confirm that its strength has decreased.
Good. I think Van's body is still somewhere inside of it. We just need to weaken it a little more.
Just let me at it already. I'll rip it to shreds!
Our odds of victory have increased exponentially.
Alright, Cowabunga it is.
Many eons have passed since I last entered the realm of mortals. I will strike down all that stand in my way. Face the abyss, insignificant humans.
We'll show you who's insignificant!
Your first and last mistake is underestimating us humans!
Show me if your deeds can match your words.
Cobalt Curtain, activate!
Here's our chance. Lapis Code. Activate! On yes!
Activating drive.
Blazing blast!
There! Miss Claudel! I will address you all at once. Reset! Miss Claudel!
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Here goes!
That won't work.
This is kind of tough without Van.
Stop right there!
There!
What?
Leave this to me.
Damn it!
I won't hold back. I will address you all at once.
Initiating drive.
Miss Alfayed! Here's Guardian Blade! Slice him up! Gotcha!
This'll do the trick.
Beginning casting. That won't work. In despair.
You'll be sorry for that!
Mr. Salesian!
Leave this to me.
Yeah!
Reset!
I am Yasu.
Stop right there!
That won't work.
Initializing drive.
Might want a boost here. Initiating drive.
Taking center stage. There. It's go time. Bet this'll
Initiating
sting.
skill.
Criminal. View.
I won't let this chance slip by. I will address
Initiating
you all at
drive.
once.
A good chance for a shard boost. Energy output maximum. Activating skill. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit removed.
That's far enough!
Initiating drive.
Beginning casting. That won't work.
Damn it.
Mr. Salesian!
Leave this to me.
What a way to go.
I won't hold back.
I need to rest somewhere
I will
ASAP.
address you all at once. Activating drive.
Pulling shield.
That's far enough!
Initializing drive.
Now or never.
I need to rest somewhere ASAP.
Ha!
I'll take that.
That's far enough!
Now's the
Initializing drive.
Gotcha.
Activating skill.
Vitals falling.
Beginning casting.
Initiating drive.
Stop right there! Stop right there!
Thanks.
There!
Mr. Salesian!
Leave this to me.
Stop right there!
That won't work.
What?
That won't work.
That's far enough!
Lion Seal of Nine.
Initializing drive.
What a way to go.
That won't work. That won't work.
I'm sorry.
I won't hold back. I will address you
For
all at
shard
once.
boost. Energy output max.
Forgive me, everyone.
I'll take over. Not while I'm here. I'll smash you into bits! In despair. I misjudged you.
Should I just set the controller down, or like...
Show me if your deeds can match your words.
Here's our chance! Transmitting code. Activate! Reset!
Activating drive. Activating drive.
On yes! I'm going! Initializing drive. Here goes! Keep an eye on the enemy!
Activating skill.
You've got this, Agnes!
Activating drive. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Of course.
I'm on the scene. Petra.
Leave this to me. That won't work. Too dumb.
There.
On yes! I'm going!
Beginning casting.
Keep it up. It's working. Zypha, activate.
That won't work.
Hang in there. Yeah.
Fairy!
One skill coming right up.
Don't mess with me!
Energy activating skill. Activating skill.
Here goes!
Activating skill. Activating skill. Boost gauge limit removed.
A chance.
Beginning
Not
casting.
getting free. Activating
Initializing
drive.
drive.
Do your worst. Initiating drive. Activating skill. There. One skill coming right up. Gotcha. A chance. If you're going to boost, I do it now. Full boost. Time to go on the attack. This'll hurt. Some arts should really hurt. It's working. One skill pulling right up. Destroy. Flinched. Ha. Activating skill.
Here's our chance! Lapless code! Activate!
Perfect chance. One skill coming right up. It's the end of the line. Boost gauge enhanced.
Go time!
Energy output maximum. Activating skill. Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Leave this to me.
Unleashing full strength.
Boost gauge limiter. Removed. I am Yasu.
Ah, of
Full
course.
boost. Time to go on the attack. There. Forget it.
Here goes. Center stage.
Max boost. Forget it.
Damn it. I'll be sorry for that.
Of course.
One skill coming right up.
Do we get it? Okay. Whew.
A crack appeared.
Yes! Maybe Van can.
Yes, give me Van back. Need a tank.
Insolent bastard! Dare oppose me!
Oh, I dare, all right. I'm busting out of here.
There we go.
Van! Thank goodness.
Can you still fight?
Hell yeah, I'm in top form. Got a lot I want to say to y'all. But that can wait. We got a demon lord to slay. And I'm gonna need everyone's help to do it. Can you give me a hand?
Do you even have to ask?
Since we're so nice, we'll do it on the house.
Leave all your support needs to me. Here, Van! Catch!
Thanks. Mare!
Well, look who's back. Just say the word and I'll do my thing.
Okay, let's do this!
I think it's time for the big bad demon lord to kiss its ass goodbye. What do you say, Van?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, it's got... Okay. Of course.
Truly are an angry vessel. If you think you can escape me, you are sorely mistaken.
In some ways, that thing's an extension of myself. If you guys have got any pent-up anger toward me, then let it loose on that thing instead!
Will do! We won't allow you to hurt anyone else. Prepare to meet your end!
Does Fairy have anger towards Van?
You regret the foolish choice you have made, vessel.
Take the Grundle's been temporarily made available. Well, you know the game is getting pretty heated.
Follow you now. Taking center now or never.
Just because the music's kind of kicking up.
Let's party!
Activating skill.
There we go.
I am the favorite demon lord. That which brings ruin to this possible world.
Is that an S-Craft? Yeah, open with an S-Craft?
I have to do something.
Good thing I'm doing this.
Activating drive.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Good grief.
There!
Initiating skill.
And of course, these things are back.
Go time!
Activating skill.
Blazing blast!
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van. This'll hurt. Time for a new look.
Get going, Dad!
Let's do this.
Down the Mama! Keep it up! It's working!
You're gone!
No, you don't! No, you don't!
Now or never! I'll wipe the floor with them!
Keep it up! It's working!
Zypha, activate!
No, you don't! Forget it. No, you don't!
Good grief, you gonna let me attack anytime
I'll
soon?
take you on! Full boost! Time to go on the attack! I'll get them all at once!
Pressure them and move in!
Activating drive!
Forget it!
Ha! Shoot it!
Initiating skill.
Go time! I'll crush them all at once! There!
You're up, Aaron!
No, you don't!
Oh my gosh.
I'll take you on! I'll get them all at once! Full activating drive. Down the Mama!
Pressure them and move in!
Take this! Take this! Ha!
You know what to do, Anya!
Activating skill.
Now or never!
Energy output max.
Zypha, activate!
Activating skill.
Blazing blast!
Forget it!
I'll take you on! Full boost. Time to go activating drive.
Forget it!
Why are you attacking Aaron?
There!
You know what to do, Anya!
Activating skill.
Eat this!
Shoot it!
Initiating skill.
A chance!
Okay.
Activating drive.
A good chance for a shard boost. Certain arts work when energy output maximum.
Good luck!
Activating skill.
Blazing blast!
Activating skill.
I'll lend a hand.
Got you!
Take this!
If that's how you choose to be.
Boost
You
gauge
got
limiter
this.
removed.
Iron seal of 9.
Keep it up! It's working!
There!
Pause.
Now or never!
Barrier, huh?
Initiating skill.
You're not getting away!
Yeah, you don't get that barrier anymore, bucko.
Activating skill. I won't lose.
That won't work.
Bring it on!
Iron
Time for
seal
a
of
new
9.
look.
I'll back you up. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Pressure them and move in!
Bulky accord!
Be gone! Got you!
I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge limiter removed.
You know what to do, Anya!
Activating skill.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
Good, he's
Activating
stunned.
skill.
You've got this, Agnes!
Of course. She runs out of EP. Alright, get rid of his buff.
Initiating skill. Twilight kick.
We'll take that.
Okay.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Let's party! Bolt the accord!
Let's hit him with this.
You're gone!
I'll lend a hand.
What is that glimmering?
Boost gauge limited.
Pulling shield.
There we go.
Go time!
Activating skill.
Oh, I had a 0 art.
Activating
Oops.
skill.
Forget it.
I'll take you on.
Show me what you got.
Full boost. Time to go on the attack. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Pressure him and move in.
Let's do...
Keep it up. It's working.
Bolt the accord! Here goes! Take this!
Hopefully this takes him down. This is gotta be it, right?
You're screwed now.
Boost gauge limiter.
There it is. Completely filled the battle section of the notebook. Nice. So he's done, right? He's got to be done.
This being, even in my weak state, I should not have invested.
Well, you were, so suck it up. No one likes a sore loser. Afraid I'm just not ready to give in to you yet. My body and soul are still mine, so do me a favor and scram.
Very well. I shall retreat for the time being. But remember this. You and I are one and the same, and we always will be. As long as you live, you will never know peace. You had best not forget that.
So I'm guessing we didn't like actually kill it. No, it's blue. It's not red
It's
anymore.
the diabolic core.
What? Don't touch that! We are not doing a repeat of last time.
Don't worry. I'm just putting this where it belongs.
Okay, so we are gonna seal it. Okay.
You threw the damn thing?
Is it finally over then?
Yeah. At least, it's over for now. How about we get out of here?
Thank goodness, dude. Good grief, what a final boss. Good grief. I was kind of right, I guess. Something did happen to Van. But I thought the game was going to end like it did in Cold Steel 3. And it doesn't seem like it's going to end that way. He's about to get hit. Oh, maybe not. Never mind.
In the end, Van came back to us, safe and sound. That marked the beginning of a very busy 3 weeks that somehow flew by in an instant. We all did what we could to help Van deal with the aftermath of what had happened while making preparations of our own. Then, on the day that the second term at Aramis ended and my winter vacation began,
Woo. Jumping right to Christmas Eve, huh?
Well, guess this is it, huh? Cleanup after all that took longer than I expected, but glad I still had you all around to help out.
Don't even mention it. Juggling the work with my Sunday school exams was hard, but also really fun.
I still can't believe Almata made such a mess of the orbital network. You know it's bad when it takes Professor Hamilton and the others half a month to repair it.
Figures, though. Turns out that one of Heiyue's elders was supporting Almata's plan. Explains why Sao Gian showed up here in Edith all of a sudden, though.
Wrenches in the gears aside, you all did great. Especially you, Reset. If Marduk hadn't loaned you over, I don't know what we would have done.
You're too kind. I'm grateful for the chance to assist you and learn from those experiences. That said, I wish we weren't left with so many lingering questions concerning Mare.
Yeah.
It's not like we learned nothing. But I'd say that's a problem for another day. By the way, why are you, of all people, taking a train?
Am I not allowed to use public transit? I'm the public too, you know. The expressways always get really busy this time of year, so trains are easier.
Hey, that's her, isn't it? It totally is. We shouldn't bug her while she's talking to people. We'll have to snag an autograph when she's done. Something tells me you're gonna be busy your whole trip.
Still, I'm really happy we could see you off.
Well, it's the least I could do.
As for you, Master, I honestly don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough. I'm easily your worst student, and I can't promise that this is the last time I'm gonna cause you trouble. But if nothing else, I think I've finally taken a step forward.
And for that, I'm glad. Always remember this, Van. One's journey through life proceeds down a path of endless possibilities. Your path belongs only to you. But that doesn't mean you must walk it alone. The paths of those around you will cross, intertwine, and run alongside your own. This is a fundamental truth of the world, so it does me proud to see you finally understand it.
Sorry for being such a slow learner.
Man.
I believe it'd do us all well to remember those words.
No kidding.
It's the top of the hour and time for the 5 o'clock news. Normalcy has finally returned to the streets of Edith following the sudden chaos of this year's Revolution Festival.
Anyway, it's freezing out here and you've all got trains to catch, so it's about time we wrap this up. If you ever want to shoot me an orb mail, feel free. I'm not much of a writer though, so I may not get back to you. But really, it's been great working with you guys. I'm sure we'll all meet again someday, somewhere.
Maybe in Daybreak 2.
Okay, what's with the looks?
About that, I just have a few credits to get out of the way in Basel. I'll be back before you know it.
What?
Me too. I've got an important role in the New Year's festival. And since my brother will be home for it too, I want to get in a little training before I return.
Hold on.
I want to be back in Longport for the anniversary of Mom's death. After I'm done dancing and partying it up through the Lunar New Year, I'll be right back here.
But I thought...
In truth, I am only planning to make a report concerning Almata's recent actions and undergo routine maintenance. If it's not a bother, I was hoping to renew our contract for the next term.
And I'm still renting that room in your building, so of course I'll be around. Not all the time, though. I'll be crazy busy once my next movie starts shooting early next year.
I plan to travel around and see my other students, so I will regrettably be away for some time. Speaking of crossing paths, is this not the perfect demonstration?
Yeah, you don't have to beat me over the head with it. And you! I'll bet you knew about this the whole damn time!
Sorry. Consider it your just desserts for lying to us earlier.
You cheeky. She's doing the same thing that Ren's doing. Like the same exact expression. Agnes, you are very, very snarky.
You got God, old fart.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Ooh.
So how are things looking for the school festival? All good?
All good. We managed to put together a basic plan. We'll leave preparations and putting together a proper budget for around the start of the new year. I'm not just going to lean on Ren for it all either. I'm going to give it my all. Oh, but I still plan to drop by the office at least once a week. If no one's around to keep you in check, Adios knows how questionable your diet could get.
Not like it'd be any different from before. Get me. Focus on your studies and the festival. At least we know we don't ever have to worry about Almata coming back. We've still got our fair share of unanswered questions. The Grendel, the Genesees. Not much we can do but wait and see what happens. I'll probably just handle some light gigs in the meantime.
But...
Hey, no worries. Okay, sure, that thing is still inside me, and I have no clue when it might resurface. And when that time comes, I might make the same choice all over again. But I know all too well that I've got a group of hardasses here who'd rather go through hell than leave me be. So I'll think long and hard on it next time. No lie. I swear.
Sounds awful suspicious to me. Though I might believe you if I'm allowed to help you twice a month at minimum.
I deserve that. Well, guess that's the best I can hope for.
I was waiting for something to like drop in front of their vehicle.
It's on the outskirts of the 10th district, yeah? We're about 10 minutes from there. Guessing it's a pretty big place?
No, not at all. It's just your average suburban detached home. We have a modest garden that Mom used to grow flowers and herbs in. She had quite the green thumb. Oh, and we've got our sweet little dog, too. His name's Alphonse, and he's a good boy.
Makes me think of Full Metal Alchemist. You know, the never mind. Those who've seen the show know. They know.
He mostly stays at our official residence these days. I haven't seen him in ages, so I've missed him very much. I'll have to introduce you to him. The two of them should be back home by now.
Actually, I wasn't planning to stay. I'm just gonna drop you off and... Wait, what do you mean by 2 of them? You aren't talking about your dad, are you?
Of course I am. He was up to the neck in work until just yesterday. But today is the start of his end-of-year vacation, so we're finally going to spend some time together. I believe he wants to have a talk with you. About your compensation and a few other things.
Suspicious.
Oh, come on. There's no way he was serious about the pay. That place will be crawling with security. So, sorry, but I ain't gonna...
Don't worry about that. They only guard the outside of the house, so they'll leave us alone. Also, I've got a delicious Andalusia winter tart. Limited edition. You can share it with Dad. I'll brew your coffee while you chat away.
You gotta be shitting me. When the hell you kids get so damn sly?
Oh, and it's snowing. What are we looking at? What are we looking up at the sky for? Huh? We're gonna see a space base? Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, hang on. You just drive off. He's like, nah, I'm not staying. Huh. Dadgum. We have finally reached the end. Trails through Daybreak. As always, you gotta pay attention to these end credits because you never really know what you're gonna see. Barry's back with her family, so that's pretty cool. That's a cool shot. Costumes over there playing, I forget what that instrument's called. No, Sora and Shahina used one for their dance routine. Huh. Guess we're gonna get a scene like this for all the characters then. I'm cool with that. Katrin, Emmy. Oh, there's Cronkite. Hamilton. Just the robots that carry the groceries. Man, I don't really blame them. That's pretty cool. Okay, this must be Judith. We never did find out what was up with Nina, though. Because she was talking about waiting for the right moment and then she would step in. So I guess I can kind of talk a little bit about the game itself. I gotta say, this might be recency bias. Well, there's her mom and grandma. That's cool. This might be a little bit of recency bias, but this is probably one of my top favorites in the series. I gave that guy back there with the beard a face. I wonder what he's all about. Bilateral talks between Ereboni and Elsaim and Orid. Increase the number of trains between Orid and Calvard. That was Olivier and... Okay. Getting a little peek at some things to come. Yeah, I thought this game was really good. There really wasn't a single character that I didn't like. I think pretty much the entire cast is really, really good. The only two characters I'm just kind of like whatever about are Viola and Alexander. I feel like they're basically Vulcan and Scarlet 2.0 from the Cold Steel games. My boy, look at him. He's in the back. Who cares about guys? Like, I love how Falcom keeps teasing Kevin. And I'm just sitting here like, seriously? Just put Kevin in the game. Oh, that was cool. But yeah, those are really the only two characters that I'm just kind of like whatever about. Everybody else has just been like really, really solid. I think Arkride Solutions as a party is really cool. There aren't really any of the characters in Arkride Solutions that I didn't care for. I liked all the characters, really. I just didn't use Judith and Burgard just because, you know, you get them so late in the game that it's just like, I already have my set party with their skills and, you know, a plan of what to do in combat. And so I just never really, you know, saw a need to use them, although Judith came in clutch during the final boss, removing all the buffs that thing would throw on itself. I think Calvard's really cool. But I like that this one just opened up a lot of stuff. Like questions still about, you know, like what Vane was saying at the end, the Grendel, the Genesis, Mare, I mean, even the space-based stuff. Okay, it was anime, I didn't know what it was doing. But I mean, President Gramhart, like, I mean, there's just all these, there's these things that are up in the air that it's got me intrigued. I want to know more. And obviously this stuff with the church is super fascinating too. I'm going to see if there's a scene after the credits that we just saw. I guess not. For you, upon your return, completed the final chapter. Let me save my clear data. Let's see, does the title screen change? Huh, that's kind of what it was at the beginning of the game. New Game Plus. So yeah, I overall, I really like Trails Through Daybreak. I think it's a really, really good. I even think folks could probably start with this game. I was talking to one of my mods in the Discord, and we were kind of discussing about how the game does a really good job of kind of introducing you to just about every faction in the game, from the Bracers to the Society to you know, the Gralsritter, and a couple other groups. And I just think they do a really good job of introducing those factions to players, especially with the addition of the backstory stuff. I mean, you have your glossary here, you have your backstory where you can go through past Trails games and check those out. Obviously with Trails in the Sky, the first coming out next year, you know, probably want to wait and play that instead of just reading this and calling it a day. And so I think it's a really good introduction to the series for a lot of potential new players. But I think the combat system was really good too. The in between like an action style thing and then turn-based, I think that was really good. I think going back to the line system for your orbments was really smart. I like that a lot. Just had some really fun things you can unlock. And that was one of the things I liked about the Crossbow game so much, is when I really dove into the orbment system and was tweaking the line system in a variety of ways. I really dug that. I had a lot of fun unlocking things. And so, but yeah, I think a lot of this stuff is, I think this was a really good game. Really, really solid. Easily up there as one of my favorites. That could just be recency bias. It's going to be a while before this episode releases on YouTube, and then even longer time before the video review comes out. So maybe my feelings on the game will temper around then. But coming right off of the credits and the final battle, this is just one of my favorites. I think I can say that. Vane also is just really, really cool. I had a feeling Vane was going to be one of my new favorites, and he is. Vane's just a really cool character. I like Vane a lot. Do I like him more than Lloyd? In some ways, yeah. There's something about Vane that's just, I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but there's just something about Vane that just makes me like him more. Again, could be total recency bias, but I do like this game a lot. I do wish we would have got more of the Grendel, but I'm assuming they're saving that for Daybreak 2, and so that is totally fine. I don't mind. I don't mind waiting. And it's actually, what was my final save clock? My final save time on this? Does it show here? No, it's not showing it there. What if I do New Game Plus? Is it going to show it here? No. It's got to be. I mean, when I loaded the save, it was around 106 hours, so we're probably close to 107, if not 108 hours. It took me to complete the game on normal, and so, yeah, really cool game. Liked it a lot, had a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all riding through this journey, and now the full playthrough will be up on YouTube. So if you enjoyed this, definitely like the video, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and pat yourself on the back, or I guess in the case of this game, pat yourself on the head when you reach the end of Trails Through Daybreak. All right. So with that being said, y'all, this will be the end of the playthrough. Be looking forward to the video review that will be coming out shortly after this video releases. But until next time, happy trails.